I would agree it's a sick-ass combo if the other person couldn't escape, but he probably could have.
Yeah, there's a couple. Well, most of that is actually true combo.
All right, guys. Hey, guys.
He could have bursted out of it.
Oh, that's true.
All right, everybody.
All right, everyone.
Cool.
Yeah, right. Hello.
Is there a
Get
problem, Mr.
the
DM?
fucking worm off the screen.
Worm? Did someone say worm? Worm!
God fucking damn it. No. Gone.
Wah.
Don't get the.
You can't stop the worm.
I don't want it. It's not here anymore.
All right, I'm back.
It's here in our hearts, always.
Never in
Our
our
Kingdom
hearts.
Hearts.
I love
Never.
that-
Kingdom shirts.
I love that Soul just disappears, and then he's like, "Yeah, all right, I'm back." I'm like, I didn't know you were gone.
Yeah, because it was only like 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Sometimes.
Okay.
That's how long.
Okay.
That is.
Okay. Last time, if you watched the stream, I mean, all great viewers of Tales from Amaralia watched the stream. I mean,
I'll be right back. Keep doing the recap. I just gotta clean something real quick.
I hate it here.
Keep doing the recap. Pretend I'm not even gone. I'm not even gone.
I hate you.
Hi, I'm Cumulus.
That's not how you spell Saquila. Hold on, I'm changing the stream title. Okay. Last time on the story, our friends found a very macabre scene underneath the Lumalonian government. They found numerous acts of vialism against people that were deemed unrighteous. They dispatched of the one that was in charge of all of this, and they hopped in their cart and began heading towards another further magical capital of the world, essentially. A place called Saquila, a land of ice and snow. And our heroes find themselves in the middle of a large mountain pass, heading towards that very place. The fuck was that?
Wait, okay, so we finished the underground thing, and now where are we?
Well, I mean, if you were looking at the owlbear.
Okay.
So we're heading towards Saquila, which is the second most technologically advanced place behind Charsonia, but we got ran out of Charsonia, so we're not going in there.
Not run out. You just killed a benefactor.
That place is stinky.
Why are you doing that? Don't do that. I'm covering
I
up.
thought
on the
Charsonia
mistake.
was fine. I thought it was the other place that was stinky.
Oh yeah, wait, no, Charsonia isn't the stinky place. It's
Lumalonia.
yeah, that's the one.
Yes, the one. Mm-hmm.
No, Charsonia is the one where we were fighting the Avernus.
Yeah,
Well,
we're not
yeah.
there.
Lumalonia doesn't want us dead yet.
Yeah.
Well, we killed a thing.
I mean, they don't know that yet. Well, at least you don't know.
Yet.
They know that.
So let me clarify this. The mission that we were given was to clear out the dungeon.
I mean, we did.
Accomplished. It didn't specify to leave the warden alive. I guess no more worm and instead giant shark.
That's Maurice. We don't care about Maurice at the moment. But
I always care about them.
the floor is your
But-
guys's. I'm just going to assume you guys are all on the cart, and I'm not going to put you guys down because that's
All 5 of us.
all 5. Wait,
Can I work
Wait, no,
on-
sorry, 6. I forgot.
the green one.
It's
Green one.
me, my 2 pets, Problem, Cumulo, Ahili, Ali, and Little Girl.
And the 2 griffins that you've got like a 2-day warranty on.
Yeah. Speaking of which, how far till we get to Saquila? Is that the griffin? Will that stay?
Yeah,
Or will
you
I
can
have
get
to
there
insert
with
coins into their mouth?
you can get there with the amount of time that you have. Mm-hmm.
Good to know that I won't have to feed the griffins gold.
The cart begins moving down the road as you pass through this natural path through these giant mountains.
Ooh,
And
spooky mist.
you feel that briskness of entering somewhere cold for the first time. And you can see a lot of the trees and flora here are very sparse. Either the trees that did grow here are now very, well, dead. And everything else is just smothered with icy snow.
We're in the misty thicket we is.
The cart continues down the road, and everyone pretty much just kind of has their own time during this moment.
I'm
Anything?
gonna make a perception check.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well, Cumula doesn't see anything.
Can I make an investigation check instead?
No, that's for different stuff.
Can I make Allie drive the cart this time? Because she is also proficient in land vehicles, and I want to be doing something else.
She's also one-handed.
She's also one arm. Yeah, you can do that. She can yeah the animals.
Make her a new hand, artificer.
She'll be fine.
Make her a new hand.
I wanted to make a new hand. That's what.
Yeah.
You didn't let me get there. Can I make hand?
Hold on.
I am proficient in smith's tools and tinkerer's tools and spaceship.
Yes.
That last one is not very helpful. For
Make
this
a
situation,
make a Arcana check.
but-
It'll be your
Not our comp.
handiwork.
For fuck's sake, get out. I'm giving myself guidance.
Allie can give you guidance if you need it.
It's not gonna matter. I rolled 2.
Damn.
So that is 16.
16. I'm gonna say with the
Because I rolled
time,
a 2 on my guidance.
as long as you focus on specifically this for the entire time, then yeah.
Wow, some
So-
big
so
thunder.
Good alley.
Thank you.
I just heard
love
some
that-
big thunder.
I love that you have her pecs outlined, even though she's a robot.
Anyway, you continue down the road, and with Ryoko working on that, it's quiet.
I don't like
It is.
I want to make another perception check.
my passive perception is 20, by the way.
Excuse me?
What?
You deadass?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm a dumbass. I forgot to increase my passive perception. It's 15 now.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh my god. I'm such a fucking moron.
Ryoko, while working on your little thing, you. Oh my goodness.
Also, I would have had Cumulo. You have mending, correct?
No.
No. Is it me that has mending? I thought you had.
Ollie does.
Hello.
Allie, fix doggo.
Okay. She kind of like looks at the arm that's steering the
I
the
can fix it. She just needs to cast mending to get it back up to full health.
I can fix it.
1 second, I guess. She like reaches over with her right leg as it disassembles itself, and like she puts it on the dog and very slowly welds some of the pieces on it back together. I'm steering, I can't let go of the reins.
Where even, I don't even remember how. There's the thingy that says I fixed it.
Ryoko, as you are making a brand new arm for Allie, you kind of take a quick glance off of the side of the cart, and you notice quite a few things about this area. One, the eerie quietness is not because of the lack of fauna or life in this area, because you do see many small creatures of white fur and camouflaged statures kind of drifting through the snow and just kind of making their places somewhere. But you also notice a large amount of graves.
Oh no, not again.
Continue down the road.
As I noticed that, can I cast Detect Magic? I assume we've had a long rest at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
sick.
Because I have, like, no spell slots.
Yeah, no, you can do that.
Cool. Detect Magic. Immediately waste one of my spell slots.
You pop the blue eyes and you notice that all of the graves, purple eyes, all of the graves that you can see have this faint bit of gold wispy energy coming off of them.
What kind of magic is this gold wispy?
Looks to be great. What is the one that protects people?
Abjuration.
Abjuration magic.
That's a word.
That's good. That's very good.
That's definitely a word.
That means that all of these graves should be protected from necromancy, man.
Well, it's what it would look like. The road becomes a little bit bumpy as you begin nearing what looks to be a large blizzard. And you notice, with that 20 in passive perception, in the forest around you, the ability to see super far into it has become scarce. It's become very blurry.
Spooky.
You kind of look about, and then there is a halt with the cart.
Oh?
What is this? What are you doing here? Ah, okay. So,
Worm!
no. Allie kind of yaws the griffins a moment to get them to move and looks forward as the griffins have come to a standstill.
Oh. What's going on?
I'm not sure. The little girl is asleep, by the way. Should note that. She's taking a snoozer.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with the griffins?
I'll look around with my magic eyes.
Your magic eyes do allude you to that the blizzard that you're coming towards is magical in nature, but also the large snowfall over this region is magical. That's what's making it so hard to see.
Magic snow.
You kind of look around, and the griffins are just standing still. They're not moving.
Are they frozen?
I'm gonna walk up and just check on them.
They're still alive. They're still warm, but they're just not moving forward.
Are they moving?
Move around and look at me when I go over there?
Yeah,
Okay, so they're scared of something.
maybe.
Or is there like an anti-magic field or something?
The griffins just kind of look forward, and they do lay down on the road to they're not moving from the spot.
Can I just firebolt into the storm, see if anything happens?
You shoot a firebolt into the storm, and after a couple of seconds of just waiting for something to happen, above your head you see your firebolt.
Oh.
That's cool. So...
Do I have time to dodge out the way of it, or?
It's a couple feet above you.
That didn't answer my question.
It's not gonna hit
It's
you.
not gonna hit you.
Oh, it's shot back at a couple feet above me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We came back out.
Oh.
So there's some sort of magic
What kind
that...
of magic is this?
Abjuration magic.
Have I seen this sort of thing before?
you're not sure.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
you're able to turn into a hurricane and all that stuff, but this your weather knowledge is pretty much just consistent with the years you've been conscious.
Have I seen this type of magic before? Because this is clearly some sort of magic.
Abjuration. You've definitely seen abjuration magic before, but you've never seen it used like this.
What the hell?
Cast Dispel Magic.
You kind of put your hand forward and cast dispel magic. And you get a message in your head. Stop. Do tell me, if you wish to enter, what is the main law of our land?
Do we know?
History check?
Make a.
Well, do you tell us this?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'd relay that message.
Anyone can make a history check if they're from this planet.
Fuck you.
No, I rolled terribly.
So that I. Can you give me guidance?
I was gonna say, which of you rolled better? Whichever one rolled better. Has
I rolled a
guidance.
5 plus 7, so I got a 12.
Yeah, he rolled better.
You have guidance.
All right, so that's plus 5, right? Or is that advantage?
That's a
Plus-
D4.
it's a plus a D4.
Wait, this is regarding laws and order. Can I get advantage?
Sure.
Okay, cool. And then I get an extra D4.
I got an 11.
Uh,
So.
That's not bad.
12
I
plus
have a good
4.
history knowledge. It
16!
doesn't matter because I'm not fucking from here.
I got a 16.
16, 15. You'd know that you're going into Saquila. When you're going south from Lumalonia, you would know that the main rule of Saquila, since they are a theocracy, is, well, one, to follow
Wait,
their...
before we left Luminolia, we got all our stuff back, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
took it with you on the cart.
Cool.
The main rule of Lumalonia is to respect their wishes, as they follow Panemisium. Hold on.
Anemone.
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 Panemism, which is
They follow the goddess of Panem.
the god of I mean, they don't really have a gender, but yeah. They believe that death is the end of all things, and interrupting that process is disgraceful, to say the least.
Interrupting as in healing magic, or interrupting as in like revivify?
Interrupting like necromancy.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I will relay that in my mind.
You just kind of think about it for a quick second.
I
And-
love on D&D Beyond Froblins, when it pops up, it is the whole fucking title. It fills up half the fucking screen. Froblin the Goblin, son of Schmoblin, knight of Schmoblin. It just like the entire fucking screen is whenever you roll something on his sheet.
The blizzard in front of you slowly dims down into something that's a little bit easier to see through. And the griffins do begin moving again.
Oh, okay.
You move
Yay.
through the blizzard, and you see before you not much. The snow and the sleet make it a little bit harder to notice anything specific. But the cart does come to a stop at what looks to be large gates of some kind.
Okay. Is there anyone at the gates?
So I'll just wave, like, hello? Anyone here?
You kind of wave upwards at the gates, and a small unlit torch falls down to you.
Huh?
Light the torch?
You light the torch as the fire illuminates your face, and another torch lights up at the top of the gate. illuminating a person's face. A dark-skinned woman with long braided hair kind of looks over the edge. What be your business?
I'll just scream up because I assume we're quite a ways away.
A little bit of ways away, yeah.
So I'll just yell up to her. We're here to buy. We're here to stay for a little while and try and buy ingredients to fix magic item.
Transit. We're here for transit.
She kind of slinks back into the snowy shadows and the torch unlights itself as the gate in front of you and begins opening.
Yay!
You are let into a place that is even colder than the outside that you were just in.
Inside colder than outside. That's not nice.
Whoa!
What in the fuck is
Whoa! This place is cool!
it? Yeah, it is.
Oh, we're definitely smaller than that. Yeah, there we go.
God damn.
You said we're smaller than that, and he's like, "You right?"
You're definitely right.
You right.
You are allowed in, and
Tiny.
welcome to Saquila.
This thing.
You are.
It looks like a hall in the middle of an arena, which is
From
fucking
where
badass.
we're standing, it looks like fucking nothing.
Yeah.
So you don't even know that. You don't even know that shit's there.
Damn, these trees are huge.
This does not seem
It's only
accurate.
35 feet away.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. Hold on.
It's not seen accurate. Why am I moving?
Well, if our cart is like the size of my cursor, but it's actually like 10 feet long.
Welp! We'll figure that out. You are stopped at the gate by a couple of guards. Excuse
Our
me.
cart is a foot long, so it's like 1/10 scale.
Excuse me. I just have to ask. We do need to search your cart before you come in. Make sure you're not harboring any contraband or anything that will, be mistaken for illegal items.
What's that?
Yeah, I'll ask what is illegal here.
Most form of drugs, alcohol, anything that could be used as a poison, anything that could be used to harm our civilians deliberately. If that so comes to it, you'll be allowed to keep your weapons as long as you do have some form of license given to you by an adventuring agency.
We do have those. I'll show them.
We have those.
Adventuring license.
They nod and they just want to look through your things to make sure you don't have any poisons on you.
We do
Poison.
not, or at least I don't. I don't know about Adila, but I don't.
All right, they're going to. Yep. Ryoko
Even if
is
we
good.
did, it doesn't matter.
Cumulo is good. The little girl is good.
I guess a 920.
Ali is good, and Ahilai is good.
Yay!
They do not find the powders of paralysis that is just stashed in his bag.
Oh, I have that. I didn't think that counted as poison.
Well, I mean, technically is.
Powder.
Because I have like 5.
It counts as drugs.
They just kind of look over the weapons that you have and make sure that none of them will be a danger to their major figures.
I got a funny stick.
All right, you are allowed.
Before we walk away from them, I'm just gonna ask: is there an adventuring guild here? And if so, donde está?
The adventuring guilds here are not. Oh. Well, not in the main city of Saquila. We have our adventuring guilds farther off into the forest so that they do not have to deal with the central cold of the region.
I see.
It's cold?
Do you know? For fuck's sake. Do you know how far off? Like a day's travel, a couple hours.
Couple hours travel in that way.
All right. Thank you for the information.
Of course. If you need anything, we'll be in our watchtowers, just kind of seeing over things. You have a good day.
Good day to you.
You
Goodbye.
are allowed in, and you notice that this city, I put in
I'd
quotation
like to
marks.
fireball the watchtower.
This city, I put in quotation marks, is very wide. The space between clusters of communities and this large building in the middle that you see far off in the distance is vast.
Wow.
You also
And
see a
then
little
it
harbor.
looks like it's. I was gonna say the harbor looks pretty densely populated.
There's a lot of people in the harbor. It looks like
That's surprising because it doesn't really look like there's any ways out to sea.
Well, I assume these ships are icebreakers.
Ooh. Well, shit, we can go back to Charsonia that way, potentially.
Is this map accurate, or is it actually like this is south?
It is accurate. I try to make the maps as accurate as possible.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So if this being east, then we could, if these are icebreakers, we could just head this way to get back to.
Yeah.
You good?
Anyways,
Maybe.
that's future us problem.
Oh, sorry.
We should probably find an inn first so we can...
Yeah,
Have a place
was
to
my
stay the
first
night.
Thought is either a place to stay, like an inn, or if there are any, we could just like rent a house. Because I have a feeling we're gonna be here for a little while.
Well, when in doubt, let's go to the big place.
The big place.
I don't think that's an inn.
Yeah, I mean, might as well check.
They can't possibly have that many.
You never know.
I do. We didn't see anyone on the way down here.
You know what else we didn't see on the way down here? A lot of stuff, actually.
Shut the fuck up!
So where's people going?
I'm gonna go
I
check
vote-
this place
I
out.
vote we, as a group, go like into the general.
We don't even know this place is here. We don't see it. We're too far away.
No, we do. It's giant. He said we see.
It's
it in the-
massive.
Okay.
You see a
Well, I don't
large. You see a large building over here, but you're not sure what it is.
It's not as
I
big
wanna
as my
go to it.
balls, so I don't
I
want
wanna
to
go to
look
it.
at it.
You guys go find an inn. You ring me up on the sending stone whenever you find a place, and I'll come to you.
Yes, because we're going to let the youngest person in the group go by himself to an unknown place.
We are going to go to the big thing, but we'll go to the big thing late.
Hmm.
I do not trust you. You literally are like 3 years old.
I thought
You're
he was
younger than Karen.
I'm
I thought he was
300.
1500 years.
I'm 302, you ass.
Yeah, and when were you reborn?
2 years ago, that doesn't matter.
Yeah. Don't want to hear it.
Don't. Shut the fuck up. Don't care.
Exactly.
Don't care.
While they're arguing, I just start moving the cart in the direction of the communities.
Okay. You pass by one of these communities, and all you can really see through the heavy snowfall are the lights in the homes. But you reach this one here, and the first thing you're able to see are a couple of children kicking a ball in the streets, wearing very light clothing for weather like this.
Do I notice, is Karen still asleep, and also is she cold?
She's asleep, but she's not shivering.
Alright. She'll be fine then.
Kesha will go like lay on top of her, try and keep her warm.
You sent the cold-blooded reptile to lay on the child?
Yeah, good idea.
Are dragons actually cold-blooded? I didn't.
Well, they're
reptiles.
pseudo-dragons are reptiles, but dragons are like... They're... What's the word for active carnivores?
Predators?
No, there's a word for it. Hold on.
Predators. I mean, you're not wrong.
Discord moderators?
Active... Hyper-carnivore. That's what it is. Is an animal
Oh.
because
They're
they
like
need...
T-Rexes.
Yeah. Because they have warm blood. So I guess, yeah, I guess if a pseudo dragon is a hyper carnivore, then they'd have warm blood. But that's Samantha. Why are we talking about this? This doesn't.
I don't know.
She's not even cold.
Dragon warm up the baby.
She's not even cold. Now she's
Instead, I'll
overheating.
Instead, I'll just cast Firebolt.
Good job. Now she's overheating, and now she has a fever, and now she's gonna die. Good job.
Well, she's dead. Sorry, guys.
Nice fucking going, Brev.
Oh.
I killed her. It just took a while.
What was that, nat 20?
Yeah, you worry about it. The homes here are fairly well made. They're made from a nice dark cedar wood that seems to be keeping all the heat inside of them.
Thank God it's not birch.
One house is made of birch wood, even though there are no birch trees anywhere near there.
They imported birch just for that fucking house.
I like the color of birch. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't. Is this a reference to something?
Minecraft.
Minecraft birchwood. This large building you see in the middle seems to be some form of central town hall or such.
Okay. Head to that.
Okay.
Hopefully we can get directions to an inn.
Man, we should ask the guards for directions. What are we doing?
But we're a little too far away for that now.
Why am I yawning so much? The inside of this
put
building.
sleepy stuff in your drink.
Oh, that's why I'm so. The inside is very warm. The numbness that you're getting in your fingertips that you're outside is kind of painful now that the heat's hitting you.
I can't feel.
Inside, you are met with a number of different races and faces. There is a couple orcs sitting at one table that are kind of yelling at each other about something. There is a group of different elemented awoken sitting at one table. And there is a large central desk far back from where you were standing. And there is a tiny little gnomish woman standing at it.
I say I'd probably head back straight to the desk to try and get information.
You don't have a backdrop for the inn?
For what?
He's talking with someone.
Oh.
Yeah. 1 second, guys. Formulate a plan. I will be right back.
We already had a plan, but So Cumulo, we're gonna fireball that group of awoken, right?
No! Don't do it!
What about lightning ball?
No!
What about
I don't
dispel
have-
magic?
That's fucked up.
Just erase them from existence.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
I can summon a shadow spawn. Do you think that would help?
What the fuck? Leave them alone! They're just living their best life.
Their best life isn't good enough.
No! Leave that little guy alone.
Got it. Rare.
I love that we had a whole conversation about if dragons are warm-blooded or not.
Why did we have that conversation?
Because I said I want to send Kesho to go warm up Karen, and then
Oh,
he was
yeah.
like, "What, cold?" And I'm like, "Is cold?" Question mark. And then
But
he
my
sat
cold.
there talking to himself for like 20 seconds, and he's like, "No, you don't."
Roll a death save. I'm back, guys.
Natural 20. I wasted that nat 20 on that fake death save.
All right.
I'm so sad now. Can I save that nat 20 for my next roll?
No. What happened?
Go talk to known lady at desk.
Okay. Good evening. Is there something I can help you with?
Hi, we are from out of town. If you couldn't tell, and I just gesture at our clothing.
I could
Um,
assume.
we were hoping to find some lodging for our stay here?
Oh, the town hall does provide lodging to those that need it. How many of you might be staying?
Fucking however many of us there are. It's
5,
me,
6,
Froblin,
6,
Ahilai,
6,
Cumulo.
6.
Yes.
Froblin kind of like leans over to Cumulo and like does the cut the shit out. Cut the shit out. Don't tell me I'm here.
5.
All right, 5. Very well. It's going to be 10 silver for the night for all of you.
All right.
Okay.
I will mark off the 1 gold.
I hope you all have a good night. Do as you will. In the morning, we will be serving breakfast for everyone. Again, have a good stay in Saquila.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was, if you don't mind, I was going to ask, is there a market or an artificers guild or something of the like around here?
We have the Artist Guild that's in the next community over. But if you're looking for a market, the Central Church would be having what you're looking for.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will walk over to Cumulo, who is so sad about not being able to go to the giant building in the center, and I will tell him that it is a church.
Let's go! Big building, yay!
Now that we have lodging,
Mm-hmm.
big building, yeah.
Yeah,
Big building, yeah!
Wants to do other things. So we are in this one, correct?
The big guy, yeah. This
Let me
guy.
draw a circle on my map. Okay, there we go.
Guys, you'll never guess who's in this picture. It's Goku.
Goku.
Makes sense.
Where?
Hold on.
Hey, it's me. Gaku.
Where is Goku?
I've done something. It's right there.
What?
No, didn't work. Oh wait, there it is. I'm
I don't
stupid.
see no damn Goku, dog.
Stop it. What is going on here? Right. What the fuck? My joke is not landing. He's right there. Fucking stupid red circle. Anyway, it was supposed to be like it was supposed to be a red circle meme. Like you're just looking at a picture like, oh, there's a red circle there, and then Goku's off in the corner.
I love Gaku.
Anyway, continuing. What are you guys doing?
We go to your mother's house.
We head to church thing in center.
Yeah,
Unless someone else has
this-
something they want to do.
To church.
Okay. We just
Is this place like Lumalonia and hate other religions?
you're not sure. It definitely seems way chiller here. Pardon the pun. You reach this area and you notice there are a number of different market stalls here that have all been scattered about the main basin of this church. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just out of curiosity, how much would just like a house-sized plot of land cost in this city?
In this city? You'd have to ask around.
Trying to fix your ship! You can't be investing in real estate!
No, my thought was it'll take a while for me to make a lot of the components that I will need to even fix the ship. So we're probably going to be here for at least a couple days.
We got a 3-day boat ride back to Charsonia and then a 10-hour train ride.
I mean, we might be able to just go straight to Pit. It wasn't too far from the water,
I
was it?
want to go to Charsonia.
You just want the fucking orb.
Yeah, and
Quick, scope out the spot that you want to buy. Give me, just carve it out.
I want to do a perception check to look for shops.
I don't know, like over here, I guess, in the middle of the forest, because it's
Right
sheltered,
there.
but probably not super expensive because there's no one over here.
Brett, I got a dirty 20. What stories do I see after you tell Ryoko about things?
Well, it really depends on how much of the land you want to own. But I'd say around 150 gold pieces.
For like an acre or for a house size?
For like this, like a home. Just like a house.
Okay. Is there already a pre-built house over here? Or would I have to pay someone to build a house?
You would have to pay someone to build a house.
What is the cheapest home to buy in this city?
You'd have to ask around for that. You have to ask like a real estate agent or something.
Okay. Future Ryoko problem.
Future Ryoko problems. The stores you see were pretty much the same. Mostly food and water markets, all selling pretty much the same thing. There are a couple markets that are selling what looks to be weapons that they got off of adventurers that have died in the wilderness.
Jesus.
And a good number of just like trinkets they've stolen from things. It looks like most of these markets are run by small children and teens that have found these things they want to sell.
Okay.
Looking at these stalls, is any of this going to be helpful for me rebuilding my ship?
There are a couple of...
What the hell is that noise?
What the fuck?
Anyway.
Oh.
What?
What do you
you
mean,
watching
what?
something?
No. What happened?
Okay.
We all heard noise coming from your mic.
I want to take it easy.
My parents are watching a movie. It might be that.
Anyways.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
The stalls here, you could probably find some stuff that...
I hate how big this map is. Where are we?
Right there. Right,
I'm so
right.
lost. I'm making... You know what? Just so I can see where we are. I don't care. My immersion. That wasn't me. That was all Ryoko.
God fucking damn it.
There. I just wanted it to be big so I can see where we...
Fine.
Sorry. There. That's...
Hey, what happened to my worm?
The market...
No!
The markets around here, you probably could find some components that they got from near Charsonia or something that's drifted from the waves or came from by merchant ship.
But for the most part, it looks like I'm gonna have to be making my ship from scratch.
Pretty much.
Can I
It's...
make a check to see how long it would take me? Like, if I found all of the parts in their raw material and had to craft them into the stuff to fix my ship, how long would that take?
Well, one,
So
you
basically,
need...
worst case scenario, if I had the money but needed to make the parts with the raw materials, how
You'd...
long would that take?
Probably a couple weeks. But, you'd also need access to a forge of some kind.
I have smith's tools.
Is that a whole forge, though?
Probably not. It's probably like a little box that you put in a fire to work as a makeshift forge.
I was gonna go with, like, hammers or something, but okay.
Well, I mean, yes, that, but I was thinking like it's like a makeshift forge on the go kind of thing.
Fair enough.
I have a
Makeshift
potion
baller.
lab.
Alternatively, I could probably just, make a forge.
Probably.
I do be pretty smart.
But, is there anything else that you'd like to do with this church?
I want to fly up the walls.
I mean, we're just on the outside of it in the market right now.
Yeah, you're just in the market.
I wanna see what it looks like from above.
Faithful to this god, or any gods really. Just
How much money I got?
action for one.
How much money do you
That's
have?
it. I got 759 gold.
Also, that was the other thing. We need to convince Froblin to give me like a lot of gold.
A lot
I
of
want to go
gold.
to the. I want to go to the alchemy shop.
Oh, I forgot. I still have guns. Can I sell my guns?
Yeah, you kind of walk up to one of the stalls being ran by like a 16-year-old elf guy who's just like leaned up against the wall. Ah, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
And this is the alchemy shop.
I'm trying to find how much.
No.
So basically, you pay me bread and you want me to die.
Oh, I'm fucking.
Why do you need an alchemist shop, bro? You got
He
me.
wants a potion of god or giant strength.
God strength, yes. That's exactly what I want.
Potion of
It's a
God
potion
strength.
of God's strength.
I mean, can I make one of those?
140 gold worth of
You
ammo
could
and-
try. You need
What do I
the
need for it?
materials for it.
Do I have the materials?
I have 840 gold worth of ammo and guns, and I have 80 gold worth of sending stone.
80 gold. You could probably get 120 off of both of them since this place is pretty sparse when it comes to technology.
What do you mean get 120 off?
You said you have 80 gold worth of those things, right?
80 gold worth of sending stones.
Yeah, I have 2 sending stones, and then I have 640 gold worth of guns and ammo.
You could probably get 700 off of the gold, the guns, and 120 off of the sending stones.
Bet.
Okay, so 820 in total. That's very good.
Yes.
Let me go delete
And
guns.
Ahilai can make me an investigation check to see if you can find a place that sells potions.
Blim blab the gate then.
Or potion components, and then I can make you shit.
16, sorry.
You find a small shop that is selling a bunch of different, like, animal and monster parts. There's the, like, back tail of a basilisk. There are a large amount of grick beaks that are just laying on the front table. And in the back, there are lots of hung up monster parts that are drying.
Ooh.
Bread, little quick thing.
See?
I misread my notes. I said I have 640. I actually have 840
So 900.
worth of guns. Okay,
Cool.
So just add the extra 200.
Yep.
I just
So
wanted to make sure they wouldn't be like, no, actually, that was all the money we have. Sorry.
Bread, I do have 2 Arcana books as part of my starting stuff. Can one of them be like potion stuff?
Yeah.
Cool.
You'd know
So do I know what components I need?
to make a potion of giant strength, you'd need that type of giant's fingernail.
Do they sell that?
We'd have to probably go hunt a giant.
So, what's the, do tell, what's the thing you're looking for? Giant fingernail? Ugh.
Yes.
Well, not
well,
so.
I'm just. Do you? Oh, go ahead. I guess. Even though this was my thing, I was supposed to do.
What? I said you were looking for a potion shop, and you found a part that sold monster parts.
No, I want the shop. I asked the gentleman if he knows anyone who sells potions already made.
Not particularly, sir. Can you back up, please? You're very close.
I'm not even close. I'm on the other side of the counter.
You're very fair.
I know what you meant by that, but for a split second, I thought you like hopped over the counter, like just completely gaslighting him.
The man kind of.
I put my hands in his pockets. I'm not even that close.
Like,
The
It's like, so you don't know. There's no store here that sells pre-made potions.
Well, there's There's the.
Okay. I don't care anymore. Give me all the parts for a giant potion of giant strength.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Not too many giants around these parts. You'd probably have to find them up near the mountains. Or in the forest. And he kind of points towards this densely packed piece of trees that kind of goes off for like good miles.
Do you know how to make potions yourself?
I know how to kill the things that make them. Well,
Does anyone here know how to make potions?
Cumulo.
Ouch!
Cumulo doesn't know how to make potions.
I do!
Yeah,
Okay,
he
so
does.
you're telling me you could, without knowing how, make a potion of giant strength.
I do know how! I'm proficient with potion makers labs, and one of my Arcana books is about potions!
I didn't know you had a book.
I literally made a healing potion before!
That's because I thought Alice taught you. I thought she showed you.
No, I taught.
No, she showed me how to inject people.
Oh, okay. Well, fine. Whatever. So in the mountains, giant. What kind of giant?
Giants, I guess. Not many people go up there.
The stronger
What,
the
so-
giant, the more powerful the potion.
So you don't know what kind of giant it is.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of giants out there. Not many people go up there and come back.
We've heard that before.
I'm gonna give you a piece of gold and walk out of the store and pretend that our entire conversation didn't happen.
You didn't walk into a store. This is a market stall.
I don't care. Take my gold.
What just happened?
I leave.
I don't know. Bread, what potions can I make with the stuff he's selling?
With the stuff he's selling, the Grick beaks and a lot of the monster parts that are being dried up, you can make maybe a couple healing potions, a couple mana potions, a couple potions of advantage, and maybe one potion of invisibility with a small green eye that is sitting in the back, and when you look at it, the eye turns to look at you.
I'll take the stuff to make healing potions. How much will that cost?
3 gold.
Alright. And I hand him 3 gold.
You get a pouch full of Grick beaks.
Nice.
Nice.
I see it.
All right. Well, with all of that... No, not all of that. Is there anything else anybody wants to do?
I want to fly up over the walls and see what the inside looks like. Assuming this is, like, Colosseum shaped.
You do fly up for a little bit. They're very short walls, but you do see that on the inside, there are a number of people that are either in small tents and sleeping, or they are praying and facing towards the church.
Cool. So is this like a Colosseum?
Or
did it used to be?
It looks like it used to be a Colosseum of sorts. The bricks and like the foundation of the actual bowl itself is very old, while the church in the middle looks fairly new, maybe just a couple decades old.
I kind of want to go find like a library or like some sort of like storage of knowledge. I don't know like what equivalent that would be here, but like just kind of read up on this place because I'm interested in the history of this building. Is there a place like that around?
Looking around, just kind of looking about, probably not. Probably the best place you'd be able to find someplace with like a reservoir of knowledge would be this church.
Do I risk it? Do I risk fucking up something for knowledge?
Wait, I'm confused. Are you gonna fuck up?
I wanna learn more about this place because it's interesting to me. But apparently the best source of information I have is the church itself.
So when this guy mentioned where the
What are
giant...
you gonna fuck up by staying here and investigating?
I don't know. I just get a feeling something's gonna happen. Because something always does. We like exist in a place for too long and things happen.
Just try not to murder anyone.
I'm not planning on murdering anyone.
Just try not
Why
to.
would you
Try
think
not
that?
To get murdered by anyone.
That's
Brad,
fair, actually.
Yeah.
What did this keeper say the giant were in the forest and in the mountains?
Yeah, in the thick forests and the mountains.
Well, remember, he didn't say there were for sure giants. He said there probably are.
Yeah, it's the best place
So
it
it
could
might
be.
not be. Yeah. Screw it. I'm gonna go to the church. I want to ask
I make
people
my way
about.
to the forest.
You're go.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Walk?
I mean, how far is the forest from here?
Ugh. Hold on. Good
50 feet away.
550 feet round. Just about.
How long would that take to walk? That's not even that far.
Well, you can walk 30 feet
like
in
a minute.
6. Yeah, like a minute walk.
Yeah. I'll walk. I'll make my way over.
You gonna go by yourself? What are you gonna ambush?
By giants?
By whatever's in there. We don't know.
I'll be fine.
You literally just finished hearing the guy say, "Oh yeah, people go in there, but they don't come back."
I heard that part. I was there.
Yeah, but those guys aren't me.
Yeah, literally.
Those
I'll be
he
fine.
really
If
thinks he's
anything,
in.
if anything goes wrong,
I'm gonna see. I'm
I
gonna
have
see
my ways
Ahilai
out.
walking off, and I'm just gonna turn to Ryoko, and I'm just gonna say, "Can you please go with him? I don't want to see him get hurt." I'll catch up with you guys.
I'm like mid reading a book about, like, I've just picked it up from someone's stall and I'm just reading a book about the planet. I'm like, huh? Oh, where'd he go?
He went
Uh,
off that way towards the forest. Just
Hold
please
on.
take the cart, go follow him. I'll catch up with you guys.
before I go into the forest, I cast delayed healing on myself, and I set the time. I set the time for let's see.
1 hour.
No. I'll give it a 15-minute or no, 20-minute, like, no. I'll give it a 15-minute.
For a guy who's confident nothing's gonna happen when you walk in there, you sure are being cautious.
No, the thing with delayed healing is, like, I have to pick a time and it won't go off until that time. I
Yeah,
can't make
why
it
not
go
an
off
hour
earlier.
from now? Why do you think the moment you step into the fucking woods you're gonna get attacked?
Because I can't do it, like it takes 10 minutes to cast it on myself. I'm not gonna go into the forest and then be like, okay, I think, like, now I'll be in danger, and then wait 10 minutes while I think I'm in danger to cast it.
No! Cast it now and then have it set to be an hour after you cast it. Is that not how it works?
No, I can only do up to 30 minutes.
Oh, well, I didn't know that part. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm doing 15 because,
I
I
see.
mean, I can go into the forest pretty fast, so
I gotcha.
I think 15 minutes is fair.
So rather than me going with the cart and Allie and the fucking sleeping child and the griffins and all of the shit, I'm just going to leave Allie and Karen in the cart with Cumulo here at the temple, and I'll go after Ahilai.
okay.
Well, the problem with that is I'm not gonna be with the cart.
That's what Allie is for.
Okay.
I feel used.
Yep.
Well, then I'm gonna turn to Allie and I'm gonna say, please go follow them.
Why
For fuck's sake,
should
why
I do
would
that?
we bring? Okay, why would
Because
we
you,
bring
because you.
all of our
Here's the
shit
thing.
into a place where we're going to try and hunt giants?
Because you're going up against a giant. You're gonna need all the help you can get.
This guy must be stupid, I think.
The giant is gonna break the fucking cart with Karen in it.
They do have a point. I do believe it is best that I stay with the cart and the little girl.
Okay. Whatever.
Silly
For fuck's sake.
silly goofball.
Must not
Why
know
would
who
you
I
drive
am.
the cart towards a fucking giant? Why not, like,
That's what
leave
I'm
it somewhere?
saying, is don't do that, but
Well,
you just said you're not going to be able to stay with the cart because you're doing a thing.
Yeah.
If you asked me to go take care of Ahilai, the only other option is for Allie to stay with the cart, and then you're like, nah,
Okay.
you should go with them too.
Yeah, it was... Whatever.
deal
Fine,
with
that's
it.
fine.
Fucking
That's
leave the
fine.
cart there?
Deal with it, bruv. Let's just. If you guys are gonna follow me, then follow me. But I'm going in.
I'm going after you, because apparently that's what I was told to do, even though this is not why we came here.
Hey, this
Alright.
benefits you too. If I get this potion, then I get to give you the Hill Giant Strength bell.
And I'm gonna go to the church and
It's
ask about
helpful,
the
but
building.
I really don't need
Alright.
it because all my attack mods use intelligence.
Yeah, but what if someone comes into melee range? Then what?
I fucking use my flail, which uses intelligence.
Your flail uses why? What?
Because I'm 3 levels
Let me-
of artificer, I have the
I-
ability to use intelligence instead of strength.
I think that's so silly. Let me think really hard about how I'm gonna attack you, and then it'll do more damage.
Yeah, that's what
Damn.
tactics are called.
I don't know about tactics as much as it is like, if I level the equilibrium of my attack directly with your esophagus, then I will do more damage.
Yeah,
Discombobulate.
exactly. That's exactly what that means.
But why do that when just
You
get
think about
why
where to hit, it does good.
why do that when just get strong?
Why hit someone in the chest when you can crush
Why
their
use more word
balls
when
like
few
Tic
word
Tacs?
do job? Why use more word when few word do job?
Tic Tacs aren't that easy to crush. What the fuck?
My fingers must
My
be
Tic
just
Tac.
super strong. All right. Anyway,
I mean, too.
the church.
Cumulo go into church.
Yeah, we'll do Cumulo and then we'll do the giant hunting party, I guess. The inside of the church is very warm, like the other buildings that you walked into in the small communities. The inside is plastered with these gold and black emblems that kind of line the walls and pillars. And along all of the walls are large bookcases filled with, looks to be some of the same kinds of books, as well as holy scriptures and just history books.
Oh, I want to see if I can find a book about the history of the Colosseum surrounding the church.
Make an investigation check.
Yes, I'm good at these ones. Ooh, 18 plus 7, 25.
25. You find a history book that has the history of Saquila written on it. And a surprise to you, you're able to pick the book up. You kind of pick the book up and you set it down, and almost immediately the ends fly open and flip to a chapter that says history of the church itself.
Ooh, okay.
Inside, you are met with the knowledge that Saquila didn't always used to be so cold. It was said that their land was cursed after their ancestors tried to harness the power of the god of the dead. The people, their ancestors that tried this, were exiled and sent to far-off lands to live horrible lives, while the rest of the people that came after them were forced to live in the cold forever. Unable to live with this, they decided if they devoted themselves to Panem and tried to gain his reverence, maybe they'd be able to fix the deeds that they'd done. So, at first, they built a Colosseum to see if the god of the dead would want more people in his domain, people to die. And when that didn't work, they built a church inside of the Colosseum, surrounded by the place that they once called death, instead now to worship it.
Ooh. That's cool. So, how long ago was the Colosseum constructed?
The Colosseum was constructed around 200 years ago, and the church maybe 30.
Oh my god, so I'm older than the Colosseum. That's wild.
Yeah.
Whoa. Is there anything else that I read in this history book? Anything of note?
nothing that really strikes your mind besides the whole Saquila is the only land in Centra whose main god lives with them. Known as the Fields of Panem, it is a large domain that is west of the main central Sakian city.
Oh shit.
That is a field of wheat with one central shack in the middle that Panem lives in. And with that, we will
fuck.
pop over.
Boy, no. The moment I learn this, I fly back out to the cart and I'm like, hey, we should probably catch up with them. No particular reason, but we should probably like try to meet up with them.
I don't know what your obsession with this is, but all right.
Why don't you just follow us and leave them there?
That sounds like a great idea. Who said that? Wait.
Jesus.
Jesus. E-I-O.
They've definitely gotten quite a bit of a head start because I assume I was like just in that church for at least like half an hour just
You
reading.
can literally fly.
Oh shit.
This is true.
Okay, well then I guess I'll send. Yeah, I guess I'll tell Ollie to take Karen back to the inn as I go and fly after, like try to fly after them.
All right. 1 second. You let me find. You guys would be right around here. Right there. And for simplicity's sake, the green is trees. If I can do this right.
Minecraft trees.
You playing Minecraft?
The trees in this forest create an eerie pathway.
What the
Hold on. Trees.
Ah, yes, trees.
Shut up.
And here's a stream.
Get that out of here. The forest around you is very, very dark. It's maybe midday at this point. The drive to Saquila didn't take too long, and you guys went there pretty early. But the land around you is cold and dark. And the noises that you hear around you are also very foreboding. You hear the sound of small animals running to and fro, and you hear the sound of larger animals in the distance, knocking things over, and just going about their day as big animals.
How hard would it be to track some giants down?
Make me a survival check.
Maybe I will.
That's what I asked, yeah.
Give me guidance, please.
You know what? I think I might.
16, 17 plus guidance. 18, 19, 20.
20. You, like, kind of kneel down near the snow and you look to your right as you see there is a number of trees that go into the wilderness that are knocked over.
A few trees that are knocked down, you said?
Yeah, it looks like they've been either been pushed over or something came through and just was so big it didn't even notice it was going through them.
Do I notice any tracks?
You notice some very large footprints in the snow.
Okay, I guess I'll do my best to follow them.
All right. You begin following the tracks through the forest, and following them, you get to a small clearing within the forest. This large area with what looks to be a single tree in the middle of it, and a large amount of snow that's accumulated here. The tracks go into the clearing and then stop.
And then stop?
And then stop.
Okay.
While we were driving around on the cart in the city, could I have had a short rest?
Yeah.
Cool. I will use that to do my arcane recovery, because apparently I've been using it wrong this whole time and you need a short rest to do it. Didn't read that. And I'll get my 3rd level spell that I used for Dispel Magic that didn't matter anyways. Because then they just let us in.
Fair enough.
So true. So in the clearing, you said the tracks end.
In the like they go towards the large tree and then they end.
As if like it just disappeared.
It looks like either that or maybe the snow covered them.
Ah, okay.
Can I make a perception check or an investigation check?
Make a perception check.
I'm good at 21.
21.
Didn't roll great, but I have a good mod.
You look into the clearing, and you kind of look at the tree and the tracks. It's definitely nothing really like got the giant here. It's not like it was taken away. It's definitely maybe the snow or maybe something else, but the tracks just kind of end in the clearing. The tree itself looks pretty normal.
Well, if we head our way over to the clearing and to the tree, then, well, I assume we do. I don't know if Ryoko follows behind me.
I am, but I need my doggo.
Ah, the
Fair
dog.
Also, is Kesho there? She's not. I need my dragon.
There it is.
So as we make our way through, I kind of like assuming where the next step would have been if the steps didn't stop. I kind of dig under the snow a bit.
All right. You kind of dig through the layers of snow, and you find a thick mucus that's under the snow. That like you kind of touch it in your hand, and it's not pleasant. You kind of keep digging, and make me an investigation check.
Okay.
The giant is underneath.
Oh my god, could you fucking imagine?
19.
He just stuck his hand into his nose.
Oh
19
wait,
plus
really?
5.
You keep digging, and you find what looks to be large bristles or like thick, rough hairs.
It's his fucking beard.
So before I make any other movements, I look back at Ryoko and I like kind of motion like stop moving forward, like don't move forward anymore.
I've been like 20 feet behind you.
Okay, well yeah, but I motioned for you not to come any closer now. Like if you just to make sure you don't move on.
Mm-hmm.
And I pull out my halberd, and assuming that this is its face, I quickly thrust it into the ground, like with all my strength.
Yeah, make me an athletics check.
Can I get guidance?
I can't touch you.
Okay. Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad at those. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
You stab it into the ground, and instead of hearing the squelch of skin, you hear the crack. Like you broke into something frozen. And you kind of pull your halberd out as there's no blood on it. And you look down as you see you did break into what is a giant, but it's kind of blue.
Oh, so you probably died here.
Yeah. What
Can
are
I
you
tell
gonna say?
what
For magic.
Looks...
So I can't feel any warmth from its skin or anything. Like it definitely feels like it's dead.
It is cold.
Okay. I kind of start digging the snow off of its face, and from that, am I able to tell what kind of giant it is?
It looks, to your surprise, it looks to be a frost giant.
Hmm.
That's in the middle, right?
Let's find out.
Giant too.
Ryoko, can you make me a perception check?
Yeah. 18.
You kind of look off near the middle of the clearing, and you see a figure standing on top of the tree.
Do I recognize them?
It looks to be...
Does it look like Avernus people?
Not that you can imagine. It looks to be a woman. Well, from the angle you're looking at, the sun's kind of in your eyes. So the only thing you can see is looks to be a small cloak that comes down to their elbows, and these large horns that jut out of their head and curve backwards.
Do I notice this or no?
Make a perception check.
God. No.
Perception 19 plus whatever my perception is 20.
You look up from digging this giant out of the snow, and you also notice this.
Can I make out the figure slightly more?
You kind of like turn
Like
your
just-
head out of the sun, and you see that they are wearing this purple cloak that comes down to their elbows, just covering their chest, with a gold rim. They have this weird little veil that comes just to their chin, and the horns that come out of their head they don't look like they belong. They look way too big for the person's head to be even, like, holding them up.
There we go.
Oh,
He's back.
Is it Panem?
You've spoken to Panem before. This isn't Panem.
I have spoken to Panem before. You're right.
The figure just kind of...
Frost giants have a crit rating of 8, so they're like kind of in the middle.
Well, for a potion of Frost Giant, it's 23, which is one more, so I'd have +6 to strength. So it's an upgrade. Red sighing at the thought of me with higher.
The creature, figure, woman that's standing on the tree is just kind of staring for the moment.
I will call out. Can we help you?
No answer. But you do see them. Hold on. Very slowly pull an arrow from a quiver on their back.
Oh Christ.
Mm-hmm. I am going to ready a firebolt if she casts, or if she fires that arrow. Or
All right.
actually, rather, I'm going to ready. How far away is she?
She actually, hold on. Let me get rid of these trees real quick so I can just make a better map. Hold on. That didn't work. What? What's going on here? They're being difficult.
I'm not allowed to delete fake trees.
They're...
If she shoots the arrow at us, I'll cast back at you.
All right.
Don't bother. I was going to do something else.
I'm going to say the tree is right here. And you guys are here. You're fucking with the dead body. You guys are right here. Tree line's behind you. And she is here.
Okay, but how far is that?
That's a great question.
That was my original question, but you didn't answer it.
Hold on. I got this. Fuck. Hold on.
Oh, is this map size accurate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. My idea doesn't. Yeah, I can't even fire.
Yeah, I'll prepare. If I like wave at her, but I prepare back at you if she tries to fire this.
The figure quickly hops off the tree and begins walking towards you. Actually, she's not that big. There we go.
As she's approaching, does my tattoo react?
Your tattoo does react. It begins,
Oh, fucking Christ.
and she kind of stops right about there, 145 feet away from you.
While she was moving forward, I would have moved up to be next to Saquila.
Okay.
How far is she?
145 feet away.
140.
So if I were to yell, she could hear me.
Yes.
I yell out, and I say, hello, who might you be? I can tell you're a godsend, as I am.
She stares at you, and she answers back in Celestial.
We speak.
Which I do know that language.
I am aware of what you are. What matters that to me?
It doesn't, but there is a form of camaraderie, at least for most godsons, but I suppose you don't share that sentiment. Regardless, we have no quarrel with you. I don't know the word, but
You were using it
Quarrel is
right.
correct.
Quarrel. Make me a persuasion check.
I mean, oh, okay. I mean, it is true. Can you give me guidance? It'll be fine. With or without it, honestly. 13 plus... it's 14.
14. You look at this woman as women as this thick purple smoke begins to emanate off of her.
Do I, from looking at her closer, do I have any clue who she might be from a godsend perspective?
You see on her chest a small symbol of ram's horns.
Which would be from
Aries.
Aries?
Yes.
God of what? Question mark?
Aries.
The Zodiac.
Zodiac. That's one of the ones that the other lady said would kill on sight, correct?
They
Yeah,
said to watch out for them.
Mm-hmm.
As she's emanating purple haze, Jojo,
Don't touch it.
I say, I've met your, was it her sister, I think, right? Sister?
She said sister, but it's most likely they don't actually have any, like, familial bond.
Yeah,
We met
I've,
Pisces.
I've met your sister. Or I suppose your godson sister.
You've met the nurturer, and what
I
she
have.
said about, and I assume she said nothing good about myself.
She didn't quite mention
Wary
you.
of you.
Not necessarily of you particularly, but of,
No, she specifically said Aries.
she didn't specifically say Aries, did she?
She said Aquarius, Taurus, and Aries will most likely kill on sight.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I have in my note.
Got it. She seemed pretty wary of all the siblings, but more particularly 3 of you.
Of course. Is there a reason you've come into these forests?
We
I
are
come-
here for the thing that is underneath our feet currently, and then we will be out of your hair.
Make me a persuasion check.
Nice fucking
I'm
going.
terrible at those.
Yeah, that's why I've been doing all the talking.
But I
And you
rolled
keep
a
int-
19, so go fuck yourself.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 19 plus what?
0.
Oh, okay.
The haze around her begins to get a little bit thicker. Very well. Take what you need and leave.
With gusto.
It might take a moment. It is a giant after all. So
She just kind of
Yes.
stands there with the arrow and the bow in her other hand, just waiting at her side.
all right, I start digging out the giant a little bit more.
All right, making that athletics check.
Can I make a check? Is there anything useful on a dead giant other than their fingernails in order to make giant strength?
You could probably find some equipment or like.
Can I assume that you give me guidance?
Sure.
12. Fuck.
12.
Cool.
You kind of reach under and you pop a couple of the fingernails off, maybe 4, before Ares kind of like squints down at you guys. Will that be all?
I only get 4 off.
Only 4.
I wanted to ask, because I would have been doing things while he was doing that too. If I had, that's why I asked, is there anything other than fingernails that are helpful on giant?
You find
Other
some
magic ingredients or equipment or anything?
You find leather bands, a bag filled with dried meats, and a water skin. The furs on them are fairly resplendent. Looks to be worth a bit of money. But the main thing you find is that this particular frost giant that you're looking at seems to have a third eye embedded on its head.
Does that mean anything?
You're not sure.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Make a history check.
Fuck. 23.
23. You know that this, like, deformation in giants has happened before. It usually means either this is the firstborn of some form of giant house, or that the blood of this giant is the purest that it can be. The giant's blood usually being used for extraordinary healing potions. So this...
Can I, like, basically with that knowledge, can I break into his bone marrow to try and find any leftover blood that is not yet dried up?
Yeah, most of the blood in his body is frozen to his skin, but you do kind of like, yeah, make me an athletics check to break this dead body's bones.
I wasn't going to use athletics, I was just going to, like, use my ivory spike to, like...
Oh, make an attack then.
Dirty 20 to hit.
You crack down on like an arm of this creature, and you do notice that Ares kind of winces at this. You kind of crack it open and you dig out some of the marrow that still has a bit of liquid blood on it, and you slap some in vials.
Before, like, Ares asks us to leave, like, as I'm, like, this is while I'm taking the nails off of this giant, I ask, like, and I suppose that you might be the one who watches over this land?
She just blinks.
I'll take that as a yes. So I pop off the 4 nails, and obviously I want the rest of them, because giants have 5 fucking fingers.
Per hand.
On each, per hand. And are their toenails worth anything?
You probably use the toenails from the same potions, but Ares is currently asking you to get the fuck out.
I want to try to persuade her to let me just pop off the rest of just the ones on the hands, so that we can get out of here.
Make a persuasion check.
11 plus 16, or plus 14, plus guidance. 14, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
30.
Wait, rewind. How did you go from 14 to 30?
I have plus 14.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah.
The woman kind of looks at you very judgingly and nods and waits for you to finish whatever the fuck you're doing.
While he's doing that, can I just, like, take all the furs?
Yeah.
How
Cumulo.
much do I think these furs would be worth?
Maybe a good 100 gold for all of them. Cumulo.
Mm-hmm.
You come into the picture off near this side, right around here, and you notice that make an insight check real quick.
Okay, am I good at that? I'm good at that.
He's good at that?
I'm definitely good at that!
I didn't know. You
Nat
wanted to be good at
20.
things.
You are able to see
Plus 7 is the 27.
one, a purple woman with giant horns staring them down as they dig a large hole in the ground. And if you'd gotten a low one, you'd think they're digging their own graves. But you do notice that Ryoko is pulling furs out of the ground, and Ahilai is holding large fingernails as he puts them into bags.
As soon as I finish grabbing these nails,
I'm trying to think about what I want to do. I don't know if I should, like, stay back. I should probably stay back.
Well,
all right. On a scale from
just gentle reminder, you do have sending.
you do have
Yeah.
a sending you could just send us a message.
You can talk. You have 25 words.
I guess I'll just say, I am nearby. Who is the bighorn lady?
Send
I will
back.
Respond,
Oh, okay.
Aries, well, I mean, I'm the one that the sending stone is connected to. You guys can both message me, but I don't think you can message each other.
Okay.
It's like
I
that.
guess
Weird.
that is weird.
So wait, you've been selling these sending stones to people and they can only call you?
No, I've been selling them in pairs. So the ones that I gave my partner,
Oh,
it's
okay.
connected to mine, but the ones that I'm selling to other people, the stones are connected to the ones that I'm selling. That's why
You telling me we can't go 3-way? That's whack.
Okay.
Kinky. Anyways,
So what did you say back?
I respond, Aries, what is
Ram.
out of
The-
character, what are they called again?
The Zodiac.
There.
Zodiac, thank you. Aries the Zodiac. She said we could take stuff from this giant and then get the fuck out. XOXOXOX.
I guess I'll ask. I guess I'll message back. Should I approach or stay back?
Well, you can only use it once.
Oh, I can only use it once.
Yeah, it has one charge per day.
Oh fuck.
Lame. One of us needs to
Okay.
learn message or telepathy.
I'm just gonna kind of hang back. Like, I'm not gonna try to hide or anything, in case like they do see me, so they know like I'm not trying to sneak up or anything.
Mhm.
But also just like respect the space, I guess.
So you stay near the tree line?
Yeah, not like trying to hide actively or anything like that.
Alright. You do notice that Aries' like left ear kind of flicks as you come towards the space, but other than that, she doesn't look towards you.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna observe from a distance and wait and see what happens.
Brett, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much harder would this fight be than the one that we did against the God of Death?
The God of Death?
Yeah.
Considering the God of Death still needs work, and I've already fleshed Ares, not fully out, but I know her artifacts and what they do. I mean, it's really anyone's game.
Okay, never mind.
At this current moment, she is a level 20 ranger.
Damn.
Nothing special. Alright, I finish popping these nails off, and I'm like, okay, I have finished what I...
Where'd I go?
for.
He deleted you because I put you near a worm.
All right.
And I go ahead and once I pop off the nails, I close. Assuming the giant, died with its eyes open, I close his eyes
All right.
so that he may be laid to rest, and then I kick the quote unquote sand or snow over his body.
All right.
Quick question. What were the other things that you said I found on the giant besides nice furs?
It's third eye, which could probably be sold for something.
We're not. I don't know.
Yeah, but you said that there was like leather band.
Oh yeah, leather bands, a bag, a good amount of dried meat, a water skin, and that kind of stuff.
Cool. Those leather bands are probably worth like a whole 3 gold, but I have it written down.
All right, as you finish doing that, and you kick the snow over the giant, Ares just kind of flicks her head to the side. We're asking you to leave.
Yeah. No, we're out of here.
A nod like, you should get the fuck out in that direction.
Yeah, don't go the other way. I don't want you to go the other way.
Very well. We shall leave your domain be.
You leave as quick as you came, and real quick, can someone make me a survival check?
I guess I can. Will you give me guidance though?
Yeah, you can have guidance.
Okay, cool.
Me and Cumulo are equally terrible at survival checks.
I'm not
I
bad.
got a nat 1.
Make a survival check. I rolled a 4, so 6.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay, Cumulo's got us.
Okay.
I would hope so. I had to fucking find you guys in this huge ass place.
The nat 1 on survival check from Saquila and the nat 20. Oh, I'm trying to think of how to play this.
And I rolled a 6 total.
As Cumulo
You rolled a 6. Whoa.
As Cumulo begins following the trail of breadcrumbs he left to get out of the forest, you get about halfway through the breadcrumbs before you get to a large quaft of ravens that are munching on whatever Cumulo left behind.
My popcorn.
My popcorn. And
You get popcorn.
He just
I just
always have
have-
it on him.
I just have a
He doesn't
tiny
need-
bucket of
he doesn't
popcorn.
even need
on
to,
me.
he doesn't even need to eat it, so he just like puts it in his mouth and it goes back into the same bucket.
It's just
Yeah.
damn ass popcorn
Hey,
that he's had for like 3 years.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
not stale. It's not stale.
why is it
No,
still good?
It's definitely
Yep.
stale ass popcorn that you've been chewing for 3 years because you don't eat, so it just goes through your body back into the bucket.
No, because I've offered it to people and they've eaten it and been totally fine. It's not stale.
Oh, you
It's
can't
just
eat stale popcorn and be
inexplicable.
fine. It's just fucking nasty. I refuse to.
Not fucking rancid.
Yeah, you can eat stale popcorn.
Something else you are met with when you get to this large group of ravens that's been eating this stale ass popcorn is there is a fork in the road that wasn't there when you came through.
Who the fuck is
Oh.
eating spaghetti here? They left their fork.
Oh, I'm gonna
God
hit you.
damn it.
GG. I pick up the fork.
You reach down to pick up a phantom fork, and and you take
It stabs you.
I am met with two different directions.
you take two psychic damage as you try to pick up a fork that's not there.
Uh-oh.
You weak to psychic?
I forgot to take my magician.
The rest of you are met.
Cumulo, fly up. See what direction.
I already am flying.
Fly upper. More up in it.
Up in this,
Okay, I fly upper.
A
looking
penis.
around. It's like that effect
Wake up!
fog has that for a couple of feet you can see perfectly fine, but then it starts to get super opaque. Like looking through the trees, like you can see the tops of the trees and everything, but you can't see the lights from the town anywhere.
Oh my god. How does she expect us to leave? She's gonna keep us in here.
You've left the area that she wants you not in, but
Oh Christ.
Something else wants us here.
Did I read anything about the forest in the books?
you read that one, they don't let children in there. Two, they don't let anyone in there without something tied to them. And three,
Oh my.
the only people that go in there without something tied to them
Oh!
are those that are carrying the bodies of their loved ones to
I'm so
Penem's.
sorry. can I rewind 1 second?
Yeah.
I tied the fucking rope around the fucking giant. I'm so dumb.
What?
What?
The rope that makes everything weigh 20 pounds.
Oh, Balthurgar's rope of dragging. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You were.
So you're bringing the giant with
You're
us?
Yeah,
bringing
bring
it
it
with?
She didn't want us to bring it.
No, I thought she just didn't want us
She just
to
wanted you out of
be
there.
here. Yeah, she just wanted us gone. So I take the fuck instead of us spending time there, I take the giant and get out of her hair faster.
That makes sense. But what's done is done, I suppose.
No, please, I'm begging. What do I have to do? Whose dick do I gotta suck?
Not mine. The fuck.
I didn't say you. I just said whose. What do I
You
gotta do?
What is it even gonna help, anyways?
I just
and
want the whole giant.
Oh.
and the third thing, the only people that go in and come back regularly are those that are carrying the bodies of their loved ones to Panem's grounds.
God
Presumably
damn it.
Panem protects them on the journey.
Yeah, looks be.
So we gotta find Panem to get out.
Well, one of us has to die, I guess.
No.
Well,
Not
I do have a dead
necessarily.
giant. Maybe Penem would appreciate us taking the giant to him.
Probably
Maybe.
Not after we fucking harvested the giant for its resources.
Oh yeah, no, we did totally desecrate a body. Yeah.
Hey, the items from his body do good for the rest of the world.
You still desecrated a corpse.
Cumulo, real quick.
Mhm.
Can you make me a perception check?
I sure can.
Why only two?
That
I'm
is
just picking
a
someone.
15, 16, 17.
If anyone would like to make a perception check, they can.
I'll try.
I also got a 17, but I rolled.
I know exactly what I'm looking for too.
A 16. I got a 7. 8, 9, 10. No, I just got a 8.
I
You,
got a 17.
Cumulo and Ryoko, you kind of look through the forest looking for something to find, and you both are looking different ways when you notice a pale white figure duck behind a tree
Oh
Notice it, but in different directions.
in different directions.
no, no! This is fucked up.
I'm just gonna whisper out to the others. We're surrounded.
By what?
Some little.
Are they speaking?
Something.
Are they speaking a language I know?
You hear whispering from the trees in... Do any of you know Gnomish?
I do.
Nope.
I
I know Elvish.
Mr. Ogane does.
I do know Gnomish.
Of course you do.
I do. I know.
How many
Abyssal
fucking
Celestial.
languages do you know?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Why? Brad, what the fuck?
He's been alive for 3,000 years. It's not that weird.
I mean, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
You can hear them
I
talking.
mean, I know 4 languages.
You can hear them talking about how one new lost individuals, and two, you can hear them making bets. One voice is talking about how fast it'll be before they eat each other. Two people are talking about how fast it'll be before they starve. And 3 people are talking about how fast it'll be before they die of hypothermia.
Little do they know,
Well,
none of us are
I
affected
mean-
by any of that.
I'm definitely not affected by any of that. I don't know about you two.
I'm
am.
kind of. I'm not. I'm chilling.
I'm
I
immune
don't.
to fire. I'm not immune to cold.
In Gnomish. Well, what is Gnomish? Like, what do we say Gnomish is? What's the accent?
Oh, lordy.
I'm gonna say Gnomish.
Scottish.
Scottish.
Scottish accent.
Wait,
Okay.
no, Midwest.
Midwest.
I don't know what you're doing here, eh? But
It's like oh, you poor thing, poor thing. I don't know what does what do they say a lot in the Midwest? They're like sorry about. Sorry
oh,
about
let me
that."
sneak right past you.
No, but the Midwest they have this.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Um, the
I'm like in Gnomish. I say to them, I'm like, We can hear ya. There's no point hiding.
The figures go completely silent.
Yeah, not so funny now, is it?
How big do the gnomes look?
From
I
the
mean, they're gnomes.
from the figure you saw duck behind the tree, it was kind of like that moment in every horror game where you're walking down a hallway and you see something peeking around a corner, but you get close enough and it ducks behind the wall.
Fuck you!
But like how? heavy
It looked like you had to look up to look at its face.
I suggest you all reveal yourself.
Silence.
Oh god.
Can they all please make wisdom saving throws?
You can't see them. What are you trying to do?
It doesn't matter. It's an area of effect.
What is it?
That's it. It is It is Champion's Challenge. Creatures of my choice. It doesn't say I have to see them though.
How big's the
You don't know
area
how
of
many of
effect?
them there are.
30 feet.
All right, let's do something right here.
Well, it's a 30-foot radius. I'm sure they're all huddled up.
30-foot radius or 30-foot diameter?
30 foot. That's all it says. 30 foot. I have no idea.
What is it?
It just says within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, so that's 30-foot radius, which is pretty damn big.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. This probably isn't to scale.
Why did all the trees suddenly disappear?
No, these aren't
Huh?
the trees.
I know they were suddenly gone and now they're back. It was weird.
They were gone when we were in the clearing with the giant.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good god.
You, you could probably get pretty good amounts on either side. Oh, didn't want to do that. But for the most
see.
part, you can't get both sides. How far is that? 60 feet.
I'll just pick one. Like, it doesn't matter. I'll just pick one of the sides.
Okay.
And they need to make wisdom saving throws.
That's a natural 20.
Is that for all of them?
That's for a group of them. The next one. That's a 4.
That's a fail.
So this group, what does Champions Challenge do?
So basically, as I start moving, they're basically going to be forced to follow.
How does that help us?
I don't know. I just think it's funny.
Okay.
It doesn't cost a spell slot, and I just do it. Like,
They don't come out from behind the trees, but they do. You can still feel their presence there.
well, they'll keep us company. I'm like, well, you don't want to show yourself, but you'll keep us company, won't you? And as I start walking, they feel like compelled. They're like, oh shit.
You're kind of watching the tree line, looking to see them hop between tree to tree. And all you're able to see are these tiny little white blurs that by trees.
I say, like, you know, I know you're following me because you're forced to. Might as well talk.
Nothing but silence.
All right, they can play hardball.
So I have two
I-
ideas.
I also have an idea.
I think we should just get out of here.
How?
That's the whole
How?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So first idea, I would like to. I don't know if this would be a perception check or a religion check, but basically I want to use my knowledge of the deity that I'm connected to basically like use the sun to guide us back to the town.
Make a religion check.
27.
Hmm.
Rolled a 19.
Okay.
My god just pops up. Yo, you need help?
You're getting a warm feeling from the path to your right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This way, guys. I feel fire.
Baba booey.
As you begin walking the path, how long does Champions Challenge last?
It ends when I die.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait, what?
It ends if I am incapacitated or die.
Can
It
you
doesn't
not
have a
dispel it
duration
yourself?
on it?
So they can't. No.
Read this ability.
It says if I'm incapacitated or die, the spell ends. Or not the spell, it ends, basically. I don't know what you want from me. That's what it says.
The area you're in, even though you're getting that warm feeling from this direction, I do want Ryoko and Ahilai to make a Constitution saving throw.
+5.
Hey,
That's
Piss.
bullshit.
Hey,
Yeah.
Piss. I want you to actually read a description for Champions Challenge.
Okay. Inventory. Not inventory, spell. Not spells, features. What am I talking about?
It can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from you.
No, that's not the part I'm looking at.
As a bonus action, you can both. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's Turn the Tide. As a bonus action, you can issue a challenge that compels other creatures to do battle with you. Each
Or
creature
if
of your
move
choice.
more than
You
30 feet
can-
away.
You
Oh.
issue a challenge that compels
then I'll
other
just make
people
it-
to do
then I'll-
battle with you.
All right, then I'll just make it compelled duel. No, champion. No.
As a bonus action, you issue a challenge that compels other creatures to do battle with you.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, no, that means he's compelling them to fight us,
Oh.
which is something we don't want.
Mm.
I would, when you use abilities none of us know, you should just read the whole fucking thing instead of reading
Yeah.
parts of it.
I mean, what
Good
are they gonna
God,
do? They're
man.
gonna be like, oh. They're fucking gnomes.
So do you?
Please just dispel it. Please just dispel it. Please just dispel it. Please just dispel it.
Well, no, now that
Please.
you're being a pee-pee about it, I'm not going. Nah, I'm just kidding. I dispel it.
Okay.
Why am I getting a phone? Oh, it's my alarm.
Thank God. You continue down the path. Ahilai, you did fail that con save. Please
Yeah,
take
no,
a
it's pretty bad.
please take a point of exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
And Ryoko, please make a con save. 16. That is a success.
I don't know
It's
how to add
only
exhaustion.
Because of Ahilai's +5.
How do I add the exhaustion?
If you're on D&D Beyond, go to conditions, and at the very bottom there's the 6th one.
So, I
One.
wonder if this place has the same sort of abjuration magic that we encountered when we tried to enter the place. And I wonder if we can we dispel it in a similar way?
Well, I'm currently being guided by a god.
Yeah, but the thing is, if we're not actually allowed to get out, we're just being guided around in circles. We might have to be allowed to enter and leave, which means if the dispelling method doesn't work, we're gonna have to go find Panam.
Well, I do have a backup plan.
Wait a minute.
This was my first idea, but I do have backup plan.
I look at my ring of nowhere.
Oh,
Us know a 30-foot circle around us, right?
that's
No, it puts a 30-foot circle around me, showing me the area around me. Like it's a 30-foot circle. It's basically like a holographic map around me.
For 30 feet.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was for more than that.
No, you look at the ring and it shows you a small topographical map of 30 feet around you.
I thought you meant like it goes 30 feet around me when I look at it.
No, there's...
All right, well, from the 30 feet I look at it, does it show anything? Do I notice anything weird?
You're just kind of looking at it for a moment. But you do notice something that you haven't noticed before. As you're kind of looking at it and just kind of trying to figure out if you can see anything on it, you see a small blip come up on the map.
Oh
A
fuck.
blip?
A blip.
Would I know what the blip means?
No, you would not. This is not supposed to happen with Rings of Nowhere. It's just supposed to show you in a topographical map. Not supposed to
So
show
it's-
other things.
It's
Is the
showing a
blip
location.
is the blip approaching?
The blip looks to be a good number of feet to your left.
To the blip.
I approach the blip.
Yeah, that's our only lead, so to the
Alright.
blip.
Well, no.
It's not our only lead, but it's also just
Rewind.
curious.
Rewind. is it? Are we going to trust something we don't know what the fuck it is, or are we going to follow the heat of a god?
I want to go with the
Again,
blip.
if we can't leave unless we're allowed to, following that is just gonna get us exhausted.
But we don't
Can
know
I-
what the fuck
wait,
that blip
okay.
is.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if this is like similar or the same sort of magic that we encountered when we tried to enter the city?
Go ahead, make an Arcana check.
8 plus what's my Arcana? 15.
It's not the exact same kind of magic. You're thinking that it is possible to get out if you're smart enough, but it's definitely some form of trickster magic that's like foot here.
Okay.
I think the blip. I mean, the blip isn't even like that far out of the way. Like we just check it
Yeah.
out and then we go back.
The other thing is we came across a path in the forest that when I came to you guys, I did not encounter.
But the other thing is, if this is trickster magic, whatever that blip is, we might not be able to come back after we go investigate.
Oh. You can keep following your path. I want to check the blip out.
We are currently being guided by a literal god, and you want to go investigate a blip.
Yeah, there.
All right, you have fun with that. I'm
the
gonna
Ring of
continue following my
Nowhere
path.
is never supposed to have anything like that. So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Both of them could be tricks, though.
He is right.
How about I hand you this? How far away does the blip look?
It's maybe 30 feet out of the way.
Okay, I will hand him a... Does anyone have rope? I was gonna say I will hand you rope, but I don't have...
I have a lightning lore. That's about it.
And I have a rope that makes everything weigh 20 pounds.
You all should.
Wait a minute!
Oh,
I have an
I
idea!
do have rope. I just handed
No!
you my...
We don't need a rope at all!
Okay.
Okay.
I've got Arcane Eye!
Okay.
Okay.
I can see if I can send out my Arcane Eye to go investigate in that direction. I'm gonna
Very
cast
good.
I'm casting Arcane Eye.
You pop it, and your eye slowly floats off and goes towards the direction.
What do I see?
As it goes through the forest, kind of dodging and weaving through the trees, it gets to a maybe 5 foot by 3 foot opening within the trees, where you see something hunched over and like rolling its shoulders.
Is it like a creature?
Looks to be something like that.
What do you mean looks to be something? Can't the Arcane Eye just see what it is?
You kind of float around it, and you get to a side where you're able to see it better, and it looks to be something with a long, furry body with these large arms that is tearing into a deer of sorts. Like a weird deer with horns that curve and weave in different directions. And the head of this creature looks to be the skull of a large elk.
So why is there a blip on the Ring of Nowhere showing us where this thing is?
It's probably a trick.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, no, let's follow the heat, I guess. I report
Wait,
my finding. I report what I saw.
I know, like, I mean, if we're gonna get out of here, can you cast Identify on this Ring of Nowhere, make sure it's just a regular Ring of Nowhere?
Oh, that's actually a smart idea.
Just out of curiosity, because I did kind of get it out. Where did I get it from? I got it from, like, some dude.
You got it from like a market/thrift shop.
Yeah, so, I mean, it could be it could be modified in some way, I feel. Can you just check, Ryoko?
I mean, I guess that'll waste a spell slot for sure.
I mean, it'll be fine.
Sure.
What does your Identify look like?
So the component is a pearl.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I'm basically holding this pearl up in like monocle. I will hold it in my in between my eye, and the magic makes the pearl translucent, and I can like basically read video game style the text of what an item does.
All right. You kind of put the pearl up to your eye, and you look at it. The Ring of Nowhere allows you to know where you are.
That's it?
Great. Glad I wasted a spell slot on this shit.
I think it was worth it.
Well, at least
Disagree.
so it's
Anyways,
real.
I'm following the heat signature.
Yeah, that's our only lead at this point.
My backup
Great.
plan is we could just I can use my sending stone to call Karen and have her tell Allie to come with a rope tied to her into the forest.
But
I'm
there's no
very
guarantee
curious. I'm
there's
very
no
curious as-
guarantee that they find us.
There's not. That's why I said that's the backup plan.
I'm like so curious as to what that creature might be. And why
I don't
it's
think we should
blipping-
mess with
why
it.
why it's blipping on the Ring of Nowhere.
I don't think we should mess with it. At least
Maybe
not
I'll-
unless we have to.
Maybe I'll ask my god later.
Alright. I'm going to send the Arcane Eye ahead of us wherever we walk, just to make sure we're not walking into like any sort of traps or bullshit.
All right. You all kind of keep walking through this path, following the warmth of whatever Ryoko's feeling, and the Arcane Eye just a good couple feet in front of you. Real quick, can you make me a perception check, Cumulo?
Well, that fucking sucks.
All right.
Can I make it to
Go ahead.
29?
Yes!
You
I rolled 19.
You hear something akin to the whispering of the long gnomes that hide behind the trees, but instead it is giggling, like someone with a slightly higher pitched voice giggling in the trees.
I want to see if I can hear it.
Go ahead.
Can I see what it is, or just
14. I got a 15.
You cannot see this, Ahilai.
Well, see or hear?
Hear it.
Okay.
Ryoko, you kind of look towards the trees, and you see what looks to be a small girl with long black hair. Not like in her face, like Sadako, but just in this tan, like buttoned up shirt with this long black skirt, who walks behind a tree and disappears.
What a silly goober.
Okay, this place is fucking weird.
yeah, I want to get out of here as quickly as possible.
The road quickly comes to another fork. 2 ways to go this time.
I pick up the fork. No.
I would assume that a fork has 2 ways to go.
Yeah, that
That's kind
Technically, a
of.
fork could have like 4 ways to go because a fork can have.
I mean, it would at
4,
least have 2.
The other fork had 3, so this is why I'm specifying it as 2.
I'm
I thought-
pretty sure you fucked that up because I'm pretty sure you said there's a left path and a right path. Left.
You did. You definitely
Watch
did.
the VOD. Watch the VOD. I said 3.
I don't think.
How you?
put
But
it-
if you did say, yeah, you know, he's right. There is 3. The way to the left, the way to the right, and then the way back to the fucking bitch. So
Whatever. Watch
So
the VOD.
which way does the heat take us?
Make another religion check.
Oh my god, we have to make it every time.
Oh, sorry, I was zoned out. 19.
19. You feel a faint warmthness to your left, but an excruciating warmthness to your right.
Mmm.
oh boy.
I
I
want.
make a check to try and figure out what the fuck that means.
Make an insight check.
Well, I was just gonna send my eye down both paths to see what I can find.
Oh,
17 insight.
17 insight. Yeah, Cumulo, do that eye thing. The insight, what you're getting from this... Let me see if I can't do something here. What you're getting from this, the excruciating warmthness that kind of burns your shoulder, the side that's pointing towards the area. It's not painful, but it's definitely like you probably shouldn't go down this path. And the faint warmthness isn't like terribly warm, but it's just faint enough that it's very hard to feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pray to my god I can see if something comes out of that.
Make a religion check. Cumulo, make a perception check with the eye.
I got an
Okay.
8. I got an 18. Wow.
Well,
You walk through both sides. All good. It's all good over here.
Everything looks
Shit.
fine.
Looks good.
I got an 18.
18. You kind of sit down to pray for a moment in the snow, and you blink, and you are floating in this deep sea of black liquid.
Am I met with Xavier or am I met with fuck? Oh, I'm met with either black liquid. Hold up.
You see a figure standing in front of you with this featureless pale face and
Slender Man.
and a large scale embedded in their chest.
Can I tell who this is?
Make a history check.
16, 17, 18, 19, 16, 17. Sorry.
This is what you can only assume was the old god of law and order before Samuel Blackfoot. The
I look at them. I'm like, why did you of all people appear?
The man kind of looks at you, reaches forward with 3 fingers, and plucks a glowing, like, bobule of energy from you, and takes a small feather and puts them on both sides of the scale.
oh no.
Lets go of them, and your side, the side with the glowing energy, slowly goes down from the feather. He puts the energy back, shakes his head, and you are thrusted from the black liquid back into the snow.
What? I open my eyes and I'm like, what?
What happened?
I don't know. I'm not even sure myself.
Did you talk to someone?
Not really. I'll talk about it later. Did you figure anything out with your eye?
No.
No. Wonderful.
You all hear again that giggling, like a childlike giggling down the right path.
I
Is
go the
the-
path that my light fire brought me towards.
Wait, which one was the excruciating one?
Towards the right.
So not that direction.
So there's danger both ways.
No, the right direction is the way with the excruciating heat and the giggling.
I mean,
Oh, okay, yeah, then never mind. Guess we
Just
take
not
the
that
left.
direction.
you head down the left path, and as you get a good maybe 30 feet into the path, Cumulo, you kind of look back, and you see that there are new trees behind you that were not there before.
Fucking Christ. Okay.
The cold does not get to you by this time. You're slowly kind of using your body heat and keeping up with your movement to stay warm. So you're not as cold as you thought you would be. So you're not getting too exhausted.
Okay. Shit. Oh, I'm trying to think.
I mean, how long did we walk before we got away from?
You walked for maybe a good half hour before you got
Nice.
into the place with the giant, and you've maybe been walking for 2 hours now.
Christ.
Hmm.
Okay. I think.
So basically, we're lost.
We're not just lost, this place is actively keeping us here. And I point back to the tree line that definitely wasn't behind us
I
You-
try
when we
to
walked down this path.
You point back to the tree line, and there's a fork in the road.
Instead
Okay.
of praying to my God, to Xavier or Samuel or even the guy who showed up, I'd like to try to pray to Panem himself.
Make one more religion check.
Can I get guidance? Yes, please.
Sure.
Oh, I should have asked for guidance on my fucking perception. I'm a dummy.
Fuck. Oh, that's
Well-
just a 9. Unfortunate.
9.
Yeah, probably doesn't go anywhere.
You
really.
kind of sit down and begin praying, and you are met with a visage of someone a bit shorter than Panam, who is wearing this long black cloak with a plastic white bird mask affixed to their face, who kind of like looks at you and speaks in an obviously fake deep voice. I say that you go back, and maybe you'll find me in my field if you go deeper into the forest.
Can I do an insight check to
Go.
see
Do
if
you
maybe...
really need to?
No, can you shut the fuck up?
What's your passive insight?
My passive insight is 15. The insight check is to see if I can figure out, like, okay, what kind of god would do some shit like this?
Go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, fucking if you wouldn't interrupt me.
I mean, I think I have an idea, but it's like a long shot. So.
Insight 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You know a bit about gods being a god sent yourself, and there are a couple gods that could be doing this. A trickster god of some sort from the god of chaos's domain, a god of nature that just wants to kill you so it can feed all the animals here. The god of jokes, also from the god of chaos's domain, or it could be the god of chaos himself doing this.
Can't tell.
You know it's something of that nature.
What's the god of chaos's name?
Kisoba.
Kisoba. I look at this figure. I'm like, well, I gotta think about how I want to word this.
Maybe just don't.
No, shut up.
Bro, you already sold your soul to one trickster god. Please don't do it again.
When did you do this?
In the Fey realm.
Yeah, I didn't sell my soul. I owe him a favor.
Yeah, so you sold your soul.
That's not the same as selling my soul.
You didn't
If I
specify.
if I sold my soul, I would have to do everything for him for all eternity. But I owe him a singular favor, and it was to get us out of the situation we were in. So I'm just saying. Either way, I look at this person, and they're like obviously like Party City bird mask.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's his name again?
Kisoba is the god of chaos.
Kisoba. I'm
Yeah,
like
long shot.
follower or not follower. What do you refer to as when they're the
Subordinate.
subordinate of Kisoba?
Acolyte.
They kind of
Acolyte
like
of Kisoba.
they kind of like look up at you as the bird mask kind of twirls on their face. I am insulted. They from existence, and you are back in the snow.
Well, to be fair, why would he be? If anything, he should be proud of himself that he couldn't. Like I couldn't tell it was actually him.
The rest of the path is pretty easy going. But you do get to kind of a middle of the path, and hey, you've been walking with these guys a real long time, Ryoko. You know, you're from a different world, and you've been walking all of this time with these guys. Have they actually, like, really trusted you? I mean, you fell from the sky and they just kind of followed you around, but have they actually respected you as a person?
Am I like magically being forced to think this?
You're getting these kind of paranoid thoughts as you're walking. And Ahilai, you know, Ryoko's been super sketch this entire time that you've been with her. And ever since she's been with her, you haven't been able to talk to your god. That's a little strange, isn't it?
I mean, no, I haven't tried to reach out to him in a hot minute. So.
And Cumulo. It's so strange that ever since you've been with a group of individuals, everything has gone wrong around you. Even the whole lightning thing happened. I mean, Allie tried to send you to some dimension to get rid of you. That's a little rude, isn't it?
I mean, I didn't quite understand what she was doing at the time, and now that I know that it would have only been temporary and she would have been able to bring me back, it's really not that big of a deal.
Could everyone make a wisdom saving throw for me?
+5.
Got it. Ooh, okay. 12 plus 6 is 18 plus 5 is 23.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 18.
Mm-hmm.
14.
One moment.
Uno momento.
I rolled really low, guys.
That's with the +5?
That's with a +5 and
Oh,
a
no.
6 wisdom save.
Oh
I
no!
rolled a 3.
Ryoko,
Can't you give yourself the +4 or the D4?
Not for saving throws.
Fuck.
Ryoko, you feel this billowing anger inside of you as you were hit with an enemy's abound spell.
I don't know what that is.
You basically can't tell friend from foe.
Ahilai kind of turns around at you, and he has this really furrowed brow, and he's not holding the halberd in real life, but in this vision, he's brandishing the halberd towards you like he's about to hit you.
I'd probably try and, like, sense the heat from my god again and just start running in that direction.
You dip behind Ahilai and just start running down the path as fast as you can.
What the hell?
What?
I look at Cumulo, and I'm like, I guess. And I start following as quickly as I can.
You both start sprinting after her. Ryoko, you look back, and Cumulo looks like he's about to like fire off a spell of some kind.
Ryoko's pretty confident about her armor, so she's just gonna keep running and, like, trying to sense the guidance from her god.
You keep running, and you get to a fork in the path again, and your god's warmth is sending you down the left path.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Okay, wait.
Are we able to keep up?
Yeah. I mean, she's a...
That's not gonna help though. This place is probably gonna fucking change. We have to stop her before she goes anywhere.
We don't even know what's wrong with her.
Did you hear a voice just a second ago?
No. No, out of character. I don't think any of us heard voices. That was just like our thoughts going like bananas.
Yeah, you just heard some thoughts in your own thought
Oh,
head.
okay.
So I'm pretty sure like we think it was our own thoughts, but you and me were able to
God.
shake it off and be like, nah, it's just the forest. We just had to keep chasing her, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't. No, we can't trust the layout of this place. If she gets too far away, we're gonna lose her. Oh God, I hate to fucking do this. How far away is she?
But she looks to be 30 feet away from you.
You know, if you attack her, you look like more of the bad guy to me right now.
I have to slow her down somehow. Wait. What's the?
I think you might be overthinking
make it
it.
work like this? What size creature is she? Would she be
Wait, hold on.
classified as?
I know how to solve this. When Ryoko looks back at us, is it like a look of, oh shit, or is it a look of like, I'm going this way?
Make an insight check.
16.
She looks back at you, and it's a kind of a look of betrayal, knowing, and oh shit.
All right, so knowing that fucking Mr. Chaos Man is probably presiding over this area for whatever reason, I go ahead. You know, catapult, right?
I do. I know gust. I know catapult.
Let's see.
The only other idea I have is like either summoning a Stormster or a Dust Devil right in front of her and causing her to go into difficult terrain.
Do I know what the does
Wait,
is
you
it
have
a
your
specific-
command.
Well, it's not just that. I was gonna say, does enemies abound? Is it a specific condition, or is it just like, oh, like this is what's happening?
I think it's a wisdom save, and then you are unable to distinguish friend from foe, and in combat you have to like a roll, and then you attack anybody from that roll. But with this, you just can't tell if your friends are against you or with you.
It's only for a minute.
It's only for a minute, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we should be fine then.
After
But
No,
you-
if she gets too far away, the forest is gonna change. I'm trying to tell you this.
Okay.
We are
fine.
literally going to lose her.
I go ahead and how far is Ryoko?
she is 30 feet away.
I don't think using Compel Duel will help because it's a Wisdom save, and this
No,
bitch
you-
be-
Can't you literally command people?
Yes, that's a Wisdom save.
You might as well go for it. Okay, look. Here's
I
my
think I'm
idea.
better off tossing you a thing of paralysis powder, and you.
No.
can
Okay,
Catapult
here's
it
my
there.
idea. First thing you can try is commanding her to stop. Second thing you can try, throw your halberd ahead of her, teleport to it, try to grapple her. Third thing we can try, I can either thunder step in front of her, or I can potentially try to use gust to knock her off her feet, or I can summon a storm sphere to make her go into difficult terrain. We're gonna have to, like, if she keeps running like this, we're gonna have to fucking hit her a little bit.
All right, I'll throw my halberd ahead, like as hard as I can.
Making-
Not to like hit her, but like to miss, and then
Yeah, make an athletics check.
okay. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
You get it a good ways in front of her, and
So I do that, but before I teleport to it, I cast the command spell. So can you make a Wisdom saving throw, please? You'll
Oh
probably
my
pass
God.
it.
I've rolled a 19, so 25.
Yeah. So seeing as that fails, I go ahead and I teleport in front of you. No, I didn't want to throw it like super far ahead.
Oh, okay, wait. So you wait. Hang on. Let me see if I can get this.
Get rid of that.
1 sec.
Fuck off.
Okay, wait. Can I?
Oh, I can't wait. It's too late. I did my thing.
No. I might be able to alter the trajectory with catapult and like have it land like right here in front of her, and then you can immediately go for the grapple.
Of my halberd?
Yeah.
Okay, that would work. Try it, I guess.
All right. So he actually teleports to like right here, like literally right in front of Ryoko,
you
And
and I waste a first level spell slot. Or not a waste. No, actually, this is not a waste.
I will attempt to grapple.
all right. Both of you make contested strength checks.
You first.
Dear God, please work. Dear God, please work.
Is
Dear
it
God.
strength or is it? I thought it was acrobatics or athletics.
It can be acrobatics or athletics. Is that what it is?
I thought so. I'm pretty sure.
I
Let me look it up.
No, I don't do grappling all that much.
I'm pretty sure it is. He has to make an athletics check, and I can do athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. Yeah.
23. Because I rolled a nat 20.
Bruh. All right. Let's
I
hope for the
don't want to
best.
be rolling good. I can't help it.
Damn.
I got a 12.
You very nimbly just jump through his arms before he's able to grab you and tuck and roll on the ground and continue running down the road. And you're getting
I assume that Shirogane and Kesha are staying with me because they're just confused at what's
yeah, they don't know what's going on. You know, they're just following their mom.
Your dice rolled too high. You roll. I want to roll my own dice.
Then
No, but I
you.
I do it in here for convenience sake, and also.
Also,
so-
I've rolled shitty before on my dice too. It's just
You haven't rolled shitty today. You've been lucky.
I rolled a 3 like 2 minutes ago. What are you talking about?
We're
When did
stealing
you
all
roll
the luck.
3?
For the saving throw
Oh,
on this
that's right.
spell that I'm currently trapped by.
Well, why'd you roll bad on that, but good on everything else? Fuck you. It's your fault.
Fucking choose what to roll good on.
It's your fault. Anyways, what's that line that you're looking at?
If she gets to this line, she will be going down the fork.
Fuck.
Chill out.
You have no idea how bad this is gonna be if we lose her. You have no idea whatsoever.
Yeah, but you just going like that is like freaking me out. So stop, please. Let's see. What can I do? What can you do? You do something too.
Oh, I really don't want to do this,
You can
but
fly.
I can't catch up. Well,
If you dashed, you could probably make it there.
the thing is, I can't stop her physically. I have minus on my strength. I'm not winning that check.
How hard would it be for me to knock you out right now?
I can do one
You
thing.
have to do all of my health, so not impossible because you one-shotted me, but that was with a crit.
Would I be able to catch up and throw my halberd at her?
You're gonna impale her?
I'm not gonna kill her.
You
can't
risk
do
it.
Non-lethal damage with a halberd.
Yeah.
Why not?
mean, okay.
Because it's a
What-
fucking halberd.
What if I aim for your legs?
Just cut my legs off.
Yeah, you don't need them.
I
don't know
love
what
fear
else-
and hunger.
Hey, all I'm saying is, I'm waiting for Cumulo to do something.
I'm thinking. Dude, I'm trying my best. The problem is anything that I could do to potentially stop her, she
Can you
could
make
succeed
another
on.
wisdom? Can you make another wisdom saving throw?
Okay. It's another
What'd you-
nat 20.
No!
That's okay. Can you do it again?
Okay. What are you even doing?
It's just the command spell. I might as well try to use it.
That's only a 13, but I have a +6, so 19?
All right, that passes. Do it
God
again.
fucking
Damn it!
Do it again.
do it again? How many times can you use this?
It's a spell.
That's,
As many.
that's a 4, so 10.
All right, you fail. So as soon as the command spell,
Oh my god.
like, it takes effect, I yell out. Let's see. I just yell out, "Halt!"
Your body without like any recognition from you, you hear from behind you, "Stop where you're going," and you.
It's one word, buddy.
You'd still. You're all weird right now.
I said halt. I will not have you change what I said.
She's not hearing the stuff you're seeing or hearing.
Oh, I see.
In this,
That was the whole point.
yeah.
I
As
didn't realize.
it feels like you're frozen with fear, but you're just kind of you just stop moving before you go down the fork in the road.
So as you're about to, since you're stopped, I like run up and try to tackle you, I guess.
No, don't. You don't have to do something like that. You don't have to do something like that.
Well, I don't. Well, the command spell, it's not like it lasts fucking forever. Like
How long does it last?
Like a few seconds.
That can't be right.
That
Yeah, I
can't
mean
be right.
it is. You speak a one-word command to a creature. The duration is 1 round.
Oh, really?
So
Oh
it's a few
shit.
seconds. So I have to like sprint over and tackle you, dog. Like.
Okay,
All right.
try it. I'm running off while this is happening.
Make another
Do I
grapple check.
repel? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Please don't beat this.
I can't make a dex check because I'm forced to stand still.
Yeah. You grapple.
We did it! Oh my god.
So I kind of put you in I don't know, a hold that won't hurt you, but that'll keep you still.
After 6 seconds pass, Ryoko begins thrashing and trying to shake her way out of your grasp. And then after
I'm just
another
like-
30 seconds, she kind of calms down and is very confused why you're hugging her.
It's definitely not a hug. Oh, maybe I don't know. Maybe it is like a bear hug grapple. Either way, I look at Ryoko. I'm like, "What's gotten into you? Why are you going crazy.
You know how my best interests are.
So very confused.
You just
once
started running. Like, you
once
just
you
started
s-
sprinting away from us at max speed.
Once Ryoka says they're confused, I let go of them. I'm like, and I kind of like sit them
Do I
down for a second.
remember what happened?
You do. But when you remember it, it's more like a freaky child's drawing of what happened. Like, the proportions on your friends are a little bit too weird. Their eyes aren't where they're supposed to be. And they just look like they're monsters.
We look dastardly.
Yes. Malicious, even.
It's
I-
just mean and scary.
I sit you down. I'm like, what's gotten into you? What's going on?
Hey, bud.
What the hell going on in Miami?
I think some thing or someone cast some spell on me. I don't remember it. Everything that just happened is like a blur to me.
Alright.
That could explain.
So
you running
something
away.
is definitely targeting us. I'm going to use my arcane eye to, like, sweep in, like, a fucking 90-foot... Actually, no, like, 120-foot radius around us just to see if there's anybody fucking hiding in the woods or some bullshit.
You know those rotoscopes that, like, you spin them and there's one guy in there doing, like, a dance or something?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of, like, do this sweep around, and there's something you notice with every tree that passes by. A small figure with long black hair, tan button-up shirt and black skirt slowly gets closer
To the arcane eye or to us?
to the arcane eye.
Do I know which direct? Oh, to the arcane. Oh shit.
It's like the trees that pass by are frames on the rotoscope, and as it goes by, they just pop forward.
I am going to.
Shit my pants.
Right before it seems like it's about to grab out to me, I'm gonna command the eye to go straight up to see if I can see this thing, like, clearly. Like,
You
just kind of dodge it.
you pop up, and as you pass by the tree line, you see the small figure just standing on the air in front of you. They
Oh,
cock their
What a
head.
weird-
They-
Weirdo.
They cock their head to the right and just kind of like grab the eye and look at it. And they're looking at it like how like old people look at their phone, like really like looking down at it, super confused on what it is.
But I know where he is.
Yeah.
Got it. I point out to everyone exactly where the fuck he is. He's above the tree line at this point.
He's pointing from us.
He's above the tree line. He
You're
just exposed himself.
as your hand goes to point up the tree line, you actually feel it point down the road as the little girl is there now. Just kind of looking at the eye in their hand.
She fucking stole his GoPro, dude.
She kind of looks up at you guys and lets go of the eye as it back onto Cumulo's face.
God damn it. Should I get dispelled again?
Does this girl look like anything at all, like familiar or anything?
She looks... Maybe...
Can I do an Arcana check real quick?
Go ahead.
You're great at those.
That's
14.
decent. 14.
I also want to do an Arcana check because I don't
Can
trust
I,
this shit.
or maybe even religion instead? 13, 14,
I
15,
am
16,
so
18.
tired of this fucking dice board.
18. Can I tell that this is like, this must be a fucking what's his name in disguise? I feel.
You kind of look at her and you're trying to figure out who she is. And she kind of like reaches into her pocket and pulls out a little plastic bird mask.
And
puts it on
I
her
shake
face.
my head. I'm like, I knew it.
How far from us are they?
They're like, hold on. I'll put them right here.
What's the god of chaos's name again?
Behind
Kisoba.
us.
Kisoba. Okay. So, compare when they said they were disappointed. Could I assume that's because they are Kisoba and they're upset that I said that they were like an acolyte of Kisoba?
You're not sure. It could have been a lot of things. Maybe people are insulted that you think they're so basic that they're the main god of chaos, and they don't have their own brand of trickery. Maybe they are Kisoba, and they're just disappointed you didn't know it was them. Or maybe it's something else.
Regardless of it, I look at that and I'm like, why? Why are you doing this?
It's funny.
So you are. I mean, he said he's offended. Can I tell? Like this is a god.
From what you're looking at, yes.
You said there was Kisoba, which is the main god of chaos, and then you said there was. This can't be the god of the god of nature because they would just be trying to kill us for the fucking animals. I feel.
Yeah.
And this guy just said it was funny.
It's hilarious.
At this point I just assume I'm like I just assume you are Kisoba. There's no other person who would find this as funny as you would.
That old man knows nothing of humor.
I hear that. Is there a god? You said there was a god specifically of tricks.
There's a god of
jokes.
There's a god of jokes. There's a god of trickery. There's a god of mimicry.
What's the god of jokery?
The god of jokery is Sahasrarafasasa.
For fuck's sake.
The fucking old
when-
man saved from Link to the Past?
In terms of jokes, is it like, are they like hee hee harmless joke, or are they like, haha, I killed this guy, that shit's hilarious?
They have their own brand of funny that people haven't really figured out yet.
Is it like harmless prank funny, from what I can
You
tell,
just
or
said you don't know.
Oh my
no?
god.
People haven't figured out the humor. Yeah, I get that.
There
part,
was a story of him putting someone in a well and laughing for an entire week, and then there was a story of her putting a hat on somebody without them noticing and laughing for an entire month.
That's so fucking funny, actually.
Those
I would
two
probably-
things are very different from each other.
And as for the god of trickery, is he more on like the malicious trickery kind of side of things?
It's kind of the same thing. All of the people that are under the god of chaos are pretty hard to read.
Alright. What's the god of trickery's name?
The god of trickery's name is...
Like literally popping noise?
Yep.
So it's one of the two.
Some of the gods don't even have like audible names. Some of them are just a warm feeling or like the feeling.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I would know that. Or,
Yeah.
Or Ahilai would.
Can I make a religion check to try and sense my god
Go ahead.
guiding us? Nope.
So you said the god of jokes was a. Well, you kind of spilt it on accident. You said they were a girl. Is the god of tricks anything?
The god of tricks, they're... well, I mean, not a lot of gods go by gender stuff. The god of
I
jokes switches between pronouns all the time to fuck with people. But the god of tricks, they just go like by it.
Okay. So, since the god of trick goes by it. Okay, what's the god of jokes name again? I forgot how to pronounce it.
Sahasrarafasasa.
So okay, what? I'm just gonna say
Sahasrarafasasa.
I'm gonna call her Sarah. Just for the shortness of it.
How?
Obviously, I say it correctly in game, but for the sake of out of character conversation, I will say Sarah. I'm like, it must be you, right? You all confuse me now.
Please stop trying to identify the name of the god and just continue.
I want to
piss it off.
figure it out.
Oh,
oh
cool.
god.
You blink and you look down and this figure is standing in front of you, but the end of their hair didn't move. It just got longer to like acclimate where they were.
Yeah, I got you.
What the fuck?
They kind of look up at you.
I look down at them. I'm like, I cross my arms. I'm like, what kind of foolish tricks are you playing today?
The funny kind. And
Ah,
you're
yes.
not very gullible, are you?
I tend not to be.
I
I knew something was wrong as soon as I saw that vision of the old keeper.
What vision?
Oh god.
What old keeper? Is that what you didn't tell us about before?
Uh,
I
I
don't
saw
know.
a vision of Sebastian's predecessor.
Samuel.
I thought it was
Okay, wait.
Sebastian. Whatever.
Hold on. So you prayed to your god, which is the god of justice, and you saw his predecessor.
The God of Law and Order, but yes.
And we are in the realm of Panam.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this place is limbo.
Are you guys ignoring me?
I'm not
No.
ignoring you. I'm trying to figure out. So that wasn't you who caused that vision.
No. Why would I do that? I don't mess with old people. Old people are gross.
Well,
Have
because
you
it
been
would have.
causing me to sense my deity.
Who?
And then we'll take that as a no.
Okay, so you've just been recently messing with us then.
I guess. I mean, I saw you guys try to fuck with that giant. I thought that was pretty funny. So I thought, hey, maybe they'd like some other jokes. But I guess
Oh
not.
gosh.
We like a good joke here or there, but you know, getting lost in the forest where we could freeze isn't very fun.
You can freeze?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yes, child, we can freeze.
Cumulo,
what
you're
I'm
upside
saying.
down now.
Cool.
I look at you and I'm like, I know you meant no harm in your jokes, but it definitely wouldn't have ended well for us if you kept going,
Why?
because we would have died.
They kind of like poke you in the chest, and like Play-Doh, your armor like indents, it then slowly reforms.
That's cool.
I look
Weird.
at my art. Yes, you know, considering the power of which you possess, I would have assumed you would know that mortals can die.
Is that what happens? I just thought they fall asleep for a really long time.
You have much to learn still.
They like
Fall asleep forever.
They,
And
like,
don't wake back up.
slide across the ground like their animations haven't loaded in a game, and then start walking like inconsistently with what their movements are like. That's weird. Anyway, and they begin walking down the path.
Are you going to lead us out of here?
I don't know. Maybe.
If you would, I'd get a pretty good chuckle out of that, you know.
They whip around and like look at you. Are you being serious?
No, absolutely. You spent all this time. No, yeah.
No.
Make a deception check.
No, I said no, yeah. Plus. Let's see. Here's my deception.
That was so
Hey,
fucking good.
I got a 10.
10.
No.
Oh shoot.
No, but actually yes.
Well, okay. They begin walking, and their hair is now buzzed for some reason.
I mean, think about it. You know, you were playing with us this whole time, and then you let us out. That's hilarious.
And they just start cackling to themselves as they walk down the path.
I look back at the others, and I kind of like motion my head, like just follow us.
Yeah, might as well.
As you walk, there are moments where you kind of look away to look at something else, and you look back, and they're moving completely differently. There's a moment where they're just upside down and sliding along their head. There's a moment where
That's
they're like going stomach, head, back, feet, stomach, head, back, feet, and just like rolling, kinda.
So she is under the god of chaos, right?
What you can assume.
What was I gonna say?
My head hurts.
Your head or her head?
My head. And then he like turns around, but doesn't turn around. Like his back is still facing you, even though you saw him turn.
Yeah, no, I get like fucking owl mode.
It's weird what you're looking at.
I mean, assuming I've been alive for how long has the god of jokes been alive? For probably since I've been alive.
The God of Jokes is fairly new.
Really?
They're like maybe been around for 1,000 years.
Oh well, still like that's what I mean. Like I would kind of have a grip of certain things they do.
After a good couple minutes of walking, you make it to an area. It's very vast and open. You kind of step into this ring of trees, and you feel this warm embrace come over you. You look into the middle of the field and see a small wooden shack with a black roof.
Did you take us to Panem?
Who?
Is there a wheat field?
It is a wheat field.
Oh, fuck me.
Who's...
I know you're still young, but I know you know all the major gods.
I know Kisoba and Dexter. They're no fun.
Yeah, Kisoba's a little. Well, wait, which one's Dexter again?
The god of time.
The god of time. Yeah, Dexter's a little bit of a funny head.
I tried to make somebody a baby when they were married, and he didn't let me.
Wow, what a buzzkill.
I know, right? He kind of like looks over at a toad and stares at it, and it just pops into confetti.
Yep, that sounds about right. Well, I look at them and I'm like, yeah, Panem, you know, the god of the dead.
What?
If they didn't know what death is, why would they know about
Well,
the god of the dead?
They might know about the god of the dead and just be like, that's a weird ass name. What the fuck does it even mean?
Why is his name Bread, but in Latin?
Dead?
No. What? No,
What?
bread. The food.
Now I need to look that up.
Are you?
Penis? Bread in Latin is penis. What the fuck?
I thought it was Panem.
No, it's penis.
Weird. Anyway.
I thought it was Panera.
Whatever the case, the god of there's a god.
The
here,
god of
we
the
believe.
bread.
The god of the bread, yes, of course. That's why there's
That's
all
why
that
he's
wheat.
surrounded by wheat. Oh my god.
Beat you to it.
Why is that why he's so important?
Yes.
Yep.
If it wasn't for him, no one would have bread. And don't you think bread tastes good?
I once turned a guy into bread.
Oh.
He probably wasn't very happy with you for that.
I laughed for a year.
You laughed for a year? Is that what he said?
Yep.
A whole year.
Straight.
So you're telling me you didn't do any other jokes for that whole year?
No, I did them while laughing.
Oh.
Now that's efficiency right there.
You know, that's... I assumed as much. Anyways, are you sure this is the way out?
Pretty sure. I mean, people come here and then they take the long nap, and then Panem like takes them into the sky.
Yeah, no, this is, what's
This
the way...
is good.
You know
and
that,
This is where we need to be. Are
Are you sure?
This is where we need to be.
Well, I'll leave you guys to it. You guys obviously know what you're talking about.
Oh, before you go, I forgot to mention, there's something on your shirt.
Huh?
Don't.
I flicker
No!
now.
You flick him up into the nose, and he just kind of stands there dumbfounded for a second.
It's like, and I whisper, I'm like, do that on like 2 people. Yo, shit, you'll laugh so hard. Trust me. They'll never see it coming.
They begin the start of a laugh, and then they just...
Well, that'll probably keep him going for a few hundred years, maybe.
Well, we made it to Pan Am. Now we just have to ask him to let us out.
I feel like you have this entire situation misconstrued. I feel like that's not gonna be what happens here.
Maybe.
Panem is a
So,
very benevolent guy.
well, no.
Very.
I
Nice.
tell them what I read in the book about how the only people that are allowed or that seem to come back are people that come in with loved ones.
Well,
You mean dead loved ones?
dead loved ones.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
aren't
So I then
dead.
explained that that likely means that Panem is the one who allows people to come and go.
I feel
So
like.
we're gonna
like I
have to
said-
convince him to let us out.
Well, I've spoken with Panem before, and he's very nice, all things considered. So maybe just let me do the taco.
Okay, Taco Man.
Taco. Taco. I didn't know we were watching The Adventure Zone.
Taco.
Anything.
Whatever. You all stand in this wheat field that is warm. to be the best. I mean, the wheat wouldn't grow without it, but the snow
wouldn't
like stops here.
Instead of approaching the shack, I kind of pray to Panem, basically to see if we should approach or if he'll approach us. Like, we don't want to be rude.
You, right before you get down on your knees to start praying, you look forward and the shack door is open.
Oh, well, there's our answer.
We see Panam?
You
No,
see
he's probably in the shack.
nothing behind it.
I make my way over to the nut shack.
Shut.
The nut shack.
I'm gonna fucking.
The nut shack.
You hear laughing from off screen.
Hey, I thought you were leaving. Yeah, I go ahead and I make my way over to the shack.
You look through the shack and you kind of like put your hand in, and as your hand goes in, it kind of like is covered with this weird black energy. And as you take it out, your forearm is gone.
Like, well, yeah, gone in the darkness, I assume, right?
No, you take your arm out and the forearm is gone.
Oh my fucking god.
Like, do I feel that it's gone, or can I still feel
You
it?
can still move it for some reason, and you can feel it.
That's what I assumed. So I step through.
You step through, and you are met with a large, like, living area. It's very hot in here. Complete contrast to the place you were before, and the building is empty.
I look. So the building is completely empty.
Completely empty.
All right. I
Oh,
look
boy.
around for a second, and I just take a seat in like a chair, not like anywhere like on a couch or anything, but like just a nice chair that I can sit at for a moment while I wait,
All right.
in case Panem is like doing something.
Do you two do anything? See him walk into the darkness.
He just like disappears.
You just
Yeah,
walk.
you guys see me pull out my arm and it's gone, and then I go in.
I'll just go for it, like very.
Let him do it. Just if he gets himself into trouble, he can get himself out of it at this point.
As you are both standing there, you see this large suited figure walk past you through the middle of you and begin walking towards the shack.
Can I make a check?
Can I?
Go. Both of you can make a insight or religion check.
Wait, what did they see?
They saw a large, around 15-foot suited figure begin walking towards the shack.
This is a 14 insight.
14 insight.
Seven. Mine's a 13.
You look at this figure and you kind of like glance up at them, and for a moment you're filled with something. You have a full feeling all over yourself, like filled with every emotion at once. It's kind of overwhelming for a moment before you reach kind of a state of just neutralness.
What? So, do we know who he is?
Probably Panem, Doug.
You are definitely sure that this is the god of the dead, Panem.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Do
I
we?
guess I'll follow them.
Okay.
I'm gonna cautiously follow because I don't know what's gonna happen.
You follow them into the shack where he completely disregards Ahilai and walks right past him as he goes into what looks to be a small kitchen area and begins making food.
I just wait there. I don't want to interrupt him. He's doing his thing.
You both came with him, so now you're in the shack as well.
Son of a.
Did you guys came with him?
Yeah.
So,
It's a bad
what do I?
idea.
Can I tell what he's cooking?
From the smell, it smells like a mixture of garlic, wheat, and tomatoes.
He's making. He's making some shit, bro.
He's making poor man's pasta.
He finishes what he was doing and walks over to the table and sets down a plate of bread glazed with a yellow substance with a small small bowl of looks to be crushed tomatoes
And he places it in front of us.
in front of you.
I go ahead and I grab one of. Oh, it's crushed tomatoes. So he basically made like what's it called? Fucking. It's a Spanish thing. I don't remember. It's not like salsa, but either way, I take a piece of the bread and eat it with the tomato.
It's garlic
I'm not-
bread.
Huh?
That's what it's garlic bread.
Garlic bread with no, I know, but I'm saying like the tomato stuff is called like
No,
something.
see, I'm so glad I can't eat because I know exactly what this might lead to. I've read Greek mythology. I know about Persephone.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm so glad I can't eat.
it ain't pomegranate. Pomegranate is a fruit of love. That's why she got caught. It's not pomegranate. It's just tomato.
Panem kind of like sits down in a chair across from Akilai. Why have you come to my domain?
We did not mean to, so I apologize for the intrusion.
Sahasrafasasa brought you here, correct?
Yes, we wanted to find a way out of the forest, and she brought us here instead, believing this to be the place where, as they stated, directly, the people go to sleep forever.
I'm aware that she does not know the terminology most people do.
Yes. Still very young.
I do know one thing, however. Most people do not come to my domain by accident or just to get out of the forest. That's what dying is for. Are there any questions you have of me that you need to ask?
Actually, Panem, I was hoping that, since we do happen to be here, I was hoping there was something maybe you could shed light on.
Of course.
Do you remember Samuel's, predecessor?
Where have you heard of this information?
I had a vision.
A vision?
I did.
How original.
I know it's not original, but it is true. I prayed to Samuel in hopes that he could lead us out of the forest safely, and instead I was met with him.
This was not a trick by the god of jokes.
No, I mentioned it to them, and they seemed as confused as I was.
And you believe them?
Well, I know that they are one to joke, but I don't believe them to be one to lie about something like that, especially if they considered it funny.
They would have thought it was funny.
Exactly. So why would they lie about it?
I suppose you could be right. Do describe them to me.
They had a featureless face, and I forget how you described him. He had no face, and he seemed kind of like ornery, I think you said, or like
He had a
wrinkled.
scale in his fucking chest.
Ah, the scale, yes. He had a scale in his chest, and he reached out to me and pulled out. It was maybe some form of essence of my life,
Your
and
soul.
Was it
weighed it on a
heavier?
scale.
Was it heavier than what he weighted with?
Yes.
He kind of thinks for a moment. And then looks at the halberd. Where's the halberd at the moment?
It's on my back.
Alright.
Well, actually, I'd be holding it because sitting in a chair with a halberd on your back probably isn't the most comfortable. So I kind of have it like laying to the side.
May I see the pike?
Of course.
They...
And I grab it and I'm like, it's okay. He's fine. And I gently hand him over.
You're just patting the handle like,
Hold on.
it's okay. It's okay.
He won't murder you, I promise.
I don't know about this one, boys!
It'll be okay.
They take the halberd in their hands and they kind of look at it.
And I think that when he's holding onto it, I think back to a previous vision I have of which my halberd was shattered. and I get a little nervous.
They hold it in their hand and they just kind of begin inspecting it for a long while. They kind of clench their hands around the handle and then loosen their grip. And they set it back down on the table in front of you. I would suggest keeping this close with you for the time being. It
Always.
is pertinent you do not let any other gods besides those that created the weapon harbor it.
So Samuel
Samuel, Xavier.
or Xavier,
My-
yes. Or I trust you enough at this point.
Whatever you do, do not hand it off to any subordinates of my own.
No, of course they are quite unfriendly.
If you could say that. As you say that, there is a knock on the shack's door.
I look at the door. I'm like, expecting more visitors.
I am not.
Oh boy.
He stands up and goes to open the door. And he opens it. And anyone can make me a perception check real quick if you'd like.
I wonder who it is.
18. I got a 19.
19.
I rolled a 1, so that's 11.
You're,
Yo, samesies!
you are fucking up this garlic bread right now. You
I
kind
did
of...
not- I specifically said I don't eat the garlic bread because
I also don't eat the garlic bread.
You're
I don't
you're
wanna be Persephone.
you're fucking up sitting on this comfy ass couch right now.
Okay, that's fair. I do
You
like that.
you kind of look over their shoulder, Ahilai, and you meet the same dark, piercing green eyes that almost shattered your halberd when you were sent to the Feywild. And he's just standing in the doorway, kind of staring up at Panem, they seem to be talking psychically. You can't hear them speaking to each other, but they're just staring at each other.
my god.
All right.
Oh no. Oh, fucking Christ.
So I just kind of stare at them. I peer at the eyes that are, belonging to him. I forget his name.
Theron the Black.
It's a
Theron.
good thing we had a warm-up
Theron.
match, huh?
He kind of looks over at you, Ahilai, and shoots a gaze right back at Panem before he takes a couple steps back. He steps back, and the next thing you see is his hand go straight through Panem's chest.
Mother.
And that's
How
where we're
close
gonna.
is he?
Oh,
How close is he to me?
maybe a good 10 feet away.
I will take whatever damage he's dealing instead.
Please don't!
Oh god, he's gonna kill you.
It's worth it
Oh.
to save Panem.
Oh goodness. You sure you want to take this damage?
I will take this damage.
All of it?
Oh, no. I fucking veto this. Can I veto this? Can I
No,
veto
you
dumb
can't veto this.
decisions? You're gonna kill yourself.
It's my life over the life of a god's.
You do realize that if he does double your maximum health, you are dead forever.
Hey, I do the bidding of the gods. This is what I meant to do.
Okay. And
Because I assume I would know this would kill Panem, right?
it most definitely would kill him.
So
don't.
And last
Please
time,
don't.
you're sure you want to take this damage.
I gotta do it.
Okay.
I am so mad at you right now.
86 points of necrotic and piercing damage. Like not
Oh, I'm-
86, but
I'm definitely knocked out, but I'm not dead.
you push Panem out of the way, and you feel your chest ripped open, and a section of your rib cage pulled out of you. As Theron kind of just looks at it, is disappointed he missed, throws the bones on the ground, and is just standing in the doorway.
Great.
That was disappointing. You should have just let me kill the old bastard. It would have been easier.
Yeah, we tried to let you.
Does Panem like react to this at all? Is he just like, ugh?
Panem quickly pulls a hand back and puts 2 fingers on Theron's head as his entire body locks up and he begins to sink into the ground.
Imprisonment, nice. At least I assume so.
Which we can assume.
As my body is just like agape and I have like ribs sticking out, I kind of like hunch over. I'm still alive. I'm definitely not doing great.
How much health do you have?
I have 75 health. He didn't even do nearly like double. So
Okay, I'm going to immediately cure wounds you.
okay.
All right.
You get 6 health or 8 health. Sorry.
What can I say? I'm
Real
good
quick,
at fucking up his plans.
Heli, can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh my fucking
Oh yeah,
god.
sure.
Oh my fucking.
A natural 20.
Thank fuck.
You see these dark hands kind of crawl their way out of Ahili, like trying to pull on his internal organs and rip them out of him, but lose hold on them as Theron sinks into the ground, and they...
How much health did you heal me for, by the way?
I don't know.
8.
8. Cool. So I'm there. I'm still like wide open, but I'm alive.
I'm immediately going to brew fucking health potions.
I like still hunched over. I look up at Pen and I'm like, "Are you okay?"
I am fine, but you will not be.
No, most definitely not.
Great, we pissed him off twice now.
But
What I've
my
done...
well-being.
Correction! You pissed him off twice now!
I don't. Let me roleplay my character, Doug. My well-being is less of that to you and the others.
You clearly have an adamant spirit, but this does not concern you. This argument between deities is a fickle thing. I'm sorry you got caught in the crossfire, but there is nothing that I am able to do for you.
It is okay. I think I'll survive.
No. He has marked you. After the imprisonment is over, he will come for you, and you will not survive.
I will be ready.
I do hope so. He puts his hand on your forehead, and you feel that feeling of a hand on your forehead on all of you.
My penis.
As you were...
Sorry.
As you feel this kind of jump in movement, and you were sitting at a table in an inn next to Allie and Karen. You're still injured. You're still open, but...
Are the others with me, or are the others still there?
The others are with you.
Okay. So I kind of appear in front of Allie and Karen, and like, obviously I wasn't ready to get teleported, so I fall over. I'm like, I throw up a bit from the pain, and just from
I'm
the fact
immediately brewing healing potions.
just from the fact that I also have an open chest wound right now.
Make an Arcana check.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't
Nat
use-
fucking 20!
What was that, Ryoko?
Nat?
I was just gonna say, I didn't think he meant like immediately, as in we appear and he immediately like he just walks over and starts fucking brewing a potion right then and there.
I'm literally a fucking mobile mixer, my guy. I can do it whenever I want.
You begin making potions in the corner, and this is gonna take a minute. This is gonna take a while.
I look up at Allie and Karen, I'm like,
Oh,
hello.
Can I put a rush job on this and just make it less effective? I can brew multiple.
I'm gonna say with that nat 20, sure.
Okay.
He's not gonna die. He's already been healed. He's fine.
What
We don't
happened?
know when that motherfucker's gonna come back. We need him up now.
Imprisonment lasts a long time, doesn't it?
You better hope it does. I'm not
Can I
taking
make
the
an
risk.
Arcana check?
Go ahead.
Finally, a good fucking roll. That'll be 30.
30?
18 plus 12.
Damn.
You know that. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Imprisonment does hold a creature for a good amount of time, but Theron isn't any creature that you've fought before. The dream doesn't count. And
Okay.
you're not sure when he's going to break out of that. It could be tomorrow. It could be 2 weeks from now. It could be in 3 minutes. But you're sure that either you don't... It's definitely a theme with traveling with these people that you don't stay in one place for long. But you could take that chance and stay here for a moment just to recuperate. It's better than running away and just getting ambushed again. But imprisonment, it's not going to last not too long.
As Cumulo's making the healing potions, I like toss the giant nails to him and like make this.
I'm gonna get to that later. Right now, I am focused on getting you up and moving.
If-
Actually, Ali, can you do some like basic first aid on him to at least fix whatever
how
the
are
heck
Ali
is
and
wrong?
Karen
She darts
reacting?
doesn't... Karen is like staring at your open wound.
I tell her to look away.
She does make her stress roll, so that's good. She very quickly closes her eyes, and Allie starts doing surgery on a grape, essentially.
Thanks.
Her arm quickly, bisects itself 8 or so times, and she begins slowly suturing shut, like, internal bleeding and other stuff. As she casts
Does she
Cure Wounds.
does she say anything? Like, is she like, what the hell happened?
She's just really quickly in a medic mode. That's all she does.
Fair.
Okay,
So how
and then,
much do I heal?
Cure Wounds is 3d8, right?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't...
As this is happening, I turn to Ryoko. I'm like, okay, Ryoko.
She's casting it at.
I
think
say, okay,
s-
Ryoko,
fifth
I
level.
need you to take Karen like somewhere else, away from this, so she doesn't get freaked out.
Okay. Hey, Karen, we're gonna go to the market. Just walks out.
No, stay close. Stay close by.
What?
We don't know when he's coming back. We need all of us. We need all hands on deck for this.
As she's
Eli has
doing
caught us in the middle of a war.
as she's doing surgery on me, like obviously it's painful, so I just kind of eventually pass out.
You do get 30 points of healing from her.
All right. I will pass out at this point, and as I'm passing out, I'm kind of thinking really hard about the vision I saw, and also like hoping I can talk to Samuel.
You kind of pass out and you wake up in like an office. Like a modern day office. Like you as a character don't know what this is because, well, this is alien to you.
I see a phone and a printer and a fucking fax machine. And
Exactly. You kind of like pick up all the weird plastic shit around you, and in walks a man with long black hair and what looks to be necrosis creeping up his legs near his feet. As he
Can I
sits...
tell?
This is Samuel Blackfoot, the god
Oh,
of
it's Samuel.
Longmore.
Okay.
He sits down in front of you and looks at you, and then looks at your file. So, You tried to talk to me, but were tricked by some form of trickster god, obviously.
Do you believe it to have been a trick too?
I mean, it could have been anything else. My predecessor has been dead for years. At least no one's found him. And gods don't just up and disappear like that.
I'll tell you this much: it was a very
We were-
frightening vision.
Out of character, we were in Panem's area, correct? Doesn't that mean that it's possible we were seeing like the ghost of that guy?
What's up?
That's what I said. I said we were in limbo.
The ghost
That's
of...
not what I just said.
what do you...
Ghost of the previous god is what I was saying.
You're not... you can make a... you didn't see it, so...
That was an out of character.
I mean, it's possible. You don't know.
Well, regardless, I look at him like, if you say so, sir.
But, what I do know is you have been marked by Theron the Black. Pretty nasty stuff.
Yes, quite.
I can't do a whole lot for that besides try and see if I can get the mark off. But
I know there isn't much you can do to support me, but it's just nice to know that I can speak with you now after that vision. It was quite frightening.
I can assume, sir. Well, yeah, there's not much I can do here. I'm sorry.
Having your support behind me is enough.
I would assume. Now, there is some stuff I need to talk to you about. When you die, there are some legal stuff I need to see. Is there a person you would like to leave your belongings and possessions to when you die?
What are included in my belongings and possessions?
Everything on your person, everything you've ever owned,
Does that include my halberd?
including the halberd. You notice now when you look around the room, the halberd is not with you.
So my halberd can be transferred over to someone else.
If you choose to do so.
In the unfortunate instance that I were to die, I would like all of my worldly and otherworldly belongings to be transferred to, I don't know their last name, but Karen, the child I've been traveling with.
I
Alright.
fucking knew you were gonna say that.
Miss Karen Breach. Gotcha.
Give the little girl a giant halberd.
Anything else that you would like to leave for these people? Or anything you'd like to leave behind? Or a final message, if you will?
Well, like I said, all my belongings to go to her and for her to do with as she pleases. So that's everything. My money, I don't think Ahilai has an estate.
Nah. You're a nomad.
He's I was gonna say he's more of a nomad. He just wanders. But he thinks for a moment, and he says, "Well, how would the message be delivered?"
I would deliver it myself as a apology for my ill-timed ability to help. I mean, I do as much as I can, but I am only
course.
one god.
Of course, and presiding mostly over law and order, there's only so much you can do.
Of course.
But I
If-
appreciate it.
If I was someone like Xavier, I'd have this done 2 seconds flat. But he's a busy man. Don't want to bother him.
Of course. Well, in the unfortunate chance that I am to expire, a message to my party would be more than enough, as I don't believe I have any other people that are alive at least.
Of
And he
course.
scratches his head to try and think, and he's like, yeah, no, that's kind of what 3,000 years of life will do to someone.
Oh, don't I know it. Well, when you are ready, you can head back and wake up. Your party should be getting done with a good 8 hours of sleep. That's always the best idea that I have whenever I'm done with a hot, steamy battle.
Very well. I appreciate you seeing me. Like I said, seeing that vision of your predecessor was not great.
He wasn't a great man. His values clouded his judgment. But I leave you to it. Have a good day, Mr. Leilani.
Be well, my lord.
Of course. He kind of snaps his fingers, and you wake up in a hospital bed with Allie, not like a hospital bed, but like an in bed, with Allie still doing surgery on you. And this would be after a long rest for everyone.
Does that include me or no?
Everyone.
Cool.
It would include you more than anyone.
And I got my exhaustion gone. Hooray!
Hooray! That 1 point of exhaustion that did nothing.
I haven't gotten into any combat this session so far.
So I look around, and is it just Allie in the room with us? With me?
Just Allie and the little girl kind of sitting off in the corner playing with some rocks.
Who's in the corner
The little girl.
playing with some rocks?
The little girl.
Karen? Oh.
Karen, yeah.
I just kind of stare straight at the ceiling as I let Allie do her surgery, and I'm like, well, I feel like this makes us even in a ironic and crude kind of way.
I suppose it does. Tell me, what did this to you? The others were a bit shy on details. They told me...
No, I would have told her.
Oh, okay.
I
never mind.
absolutely would have mentioned it. Yeah, no question.
So,
Well,
you...
still...
You pushed the god of the dead out of the way of an attack so that...
From the god of death, yes.
From the god of death. That is a noble sacrifice, but an idiotic one. I am surprised
I do
you
what I
are still
must.
breathing.
I serve the gods.
That is no
Right.
way to think.
It'd just be... But it's true. If it weren't for the gods, I wouldn't be here.
The gods have the idea of nature on their mind. They do not care about the well-beings of those under them. I should know that.
That is not for me to decide or to ponder upon. For if not for them, I wouldn't have lived as long as I have.
Well, it should be on your mind. Serving someone for so long can make you go mad. She,
Done it
pulls
for 3...
a stitch shut as you are fully stitched up.
Ugh. I look at the stitches. How long do you think until they heal up?
Shouldn't take too long. Your skin has already been starting to seal back up, which I am honestly disgusted by. But it looks like the tattoo on your chest has been making most of the damage manageable. None of the skin has broken there for some odd reason.
Yes, that's the way of the godsends and the tattoos. But no need to get into that. I sit up. I like own a little bit because I literally just had fucking basically open chest surgery.
Yep.
And I look around and I'm like, is Karen doing okay?
Karen is doing fine. She's found some rocks to play with, which I don't know how that's so entertaining for her, but it is.
Well, she's a kid. She can come up with many things to do with the most simple of things.
Well, to each
Either
their
way.
own.
Where are the others?
They are in the other room. They are, I believe, formulating some form of plan. With that, we do cut over to the other room with Ryoko and Cumulo. What's the
I would
conversation?
have gone to the shop and just immediately bought all of, or at least a large portion of the things that I needed to build my shop.
I have also
Um,
gone along with, and I'm buying like as many like potion materials as I can.
Did you
so
make the
gold-
potion of...
Gold-wise, I have 11,314 and 210 gold worth of platinum. So I would need Froblin to slot me like 500.
Oh yeah, did Froblin see all that happen? Like, how has he reacted to all
He's
this?
been in my backpack.
He has been asleep
Yeah.
the entire time.
That doesn't surprise me.
Bruh.
So how many healing potions can I make with a patch of Grickbeak?
Patrick Beaks, you can maybe make 5. The giant.
How many of them can I buy?
How many of them can you buy? The Grick Beaks?
How many pouches of Grickbeaks can
How
I
ma-
buy from this place?
You take 50 pouches of Grick Beats for 10 gold pieces.
Bet. I know what I'm doing
so-
before he arrives.
Will Froblin spot me 500?
He kind of pops out of your backpack and stretches. Why are you covered in blood? What's going on here? Why is he like eating beaks and shit?
He's wants to make magic potions. I'm covered in Ahila's blood because the dumbass decided to jump in front of a god.
Is that why
He
it's-
started a war.
Oh, sick.
No, against Theron the Black. Not sick.
He's
Why-
probably sick.
He's probably, I don't know. He kind of reaches into his pocket and pulls out a large bag of gold. Yeah, here you go. I don't really need the money anyway. I just sleep in here and eat all your food. Slides
Yeah.
back.
Does he give me all of his money or just the?
Just the amount for you that you need for your stuff.
Okay.
And like 1,000 more, because
Alright.
he doesn't need the money, but he likes to have it.
100. Cool. So now I'm at 1,300 gold.
1,300, nice. You are able to get all the
including my platinum.
you are able to get all the stuff you need for like 12,500. Leaving 500 left. Was it?
I'm just let me casually mark off 12,000 gold from my character sheet. As one does.
As an
Is there
individual.
actually, I'm gonna pay. I'm tired of having this platinum in my inventory, so I'm paying in platinum for part of it. Just get it out of my fucking inventory.
Like you got fucking change. You
Yeah.
toss like 10 platinum at this person and they have no idea what to do with it. You just gave this man enough money to feed his children for their entire life.
Well, they won't be children.
Oh, shit, he can just retire.
Anyway. But yeah, so I buy 12,500. Also, I forgot to do recharging on my anklet, so I get 7 charges back on that because we've been 2 days.
You haven't
No,
used any
3,
charges
4,
on it.
3 fours. No, I used the charges when we were fighting the warden.
Oh, yeah.
It's been 2 days since then, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get 2 d4s, which I just put in. So I'm only 3 charges away from fully sharp.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, I will have gone to markets and just bought a shit ton of raw materials that I then will need to start crafting into the parts to fix my ship.
All right.
Also, is there such a thing as a portable smithy? Or portable smith, like smithy
I'm gonna
station?
say if you knock off 300 more gold, you could get them items to make it.
Okay. Ow.
Ow?
That physically hurt me in order to get rid of that much gold.
I'm at 175 and I'm doing fine.
I'm at 224, but that's like nothing compared to what I was at before the shopping trip.
What was I gonna say? I assumed in this time Cumula made the potion, right?
I've made, yeah, with that nat 20, I assume I made like 5 greater potions of healing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at the giant potion.
Hey, the giant potions too.
Days to make.
I got a nat
Date.
20 and I'm on a rush order. If they're less quality, I'll fucking take that.
They're just lesser healing potions. They're just regular
That's
potions.
fine. I can take the time when I have the time.
And they're not carbonated.
That's fine. I'm literally, once we get back, I am like, I don't know that he's awake yet, so I'm gonna like pop into the room.
Can you,
Not yet, but once we get, I'm literally just gonna pop in the room and be like, here's the healing potions. I gotta go make more.
Drink
I
the-
hope he's okay.
Drink the sludgy healing potion.
Wonky slap.
Right.
I'm waiting for Ryoko to
Can
be done
you
with
can you
healing.
make the hill drying strength potion carbonated at least? Since that
I
one...
will later. We don't have the time. You're not awake yet. You can
need-
request when I get to you.
I need it.
You almost died, so
I truly need it.
I'm
You have
waiting.
no
I'm
idea.
I'm waiting for Ryoko to be done shopping, just in case like something happens.
So, with 50, or sorry, just shy of 13,000 gold.
Yeah.
worth of,
I woke up and took a shower.
stuff.
Does it not look like I did? What? I ate already. Love you.
Love you too.
What the fuck was that? My mom came into my room. He didn't even send me any text messages telling me to come eat, so don't fucking get mad at me about that. Anyway, you do finish.
So I assume I have like both my bag of wearing and my bag of holding just completely filled with shit.
You also took actual bags with you and just like yoinked Aculai's rope of dragging and are dragging all of this shit behind you.
Yeah, I probably have like 3,000 pounds worth of shit.
And it is just it's disgusting on what this visual is. You see a mother and her child just staring at this chunk of metal being dragged through the snow, and just this tiny little woman dragging it along with the little cloud best friend with all these monster parts. I gotta say, this is something.
So once we get back, I'm gonna like burst into the room where Ahilai and Ali are, and I'm gonna like before I process what's in the room, like because I'm in such a rush and a panic, I'm gonna be like, Ali, here's the healing potions. Fucking give this to him. Oh, you're awake.
Hello.
By the way, this is roughly what I thought my ship looks like.
Damn!
And it's not broken for them.
Woo!
What is it? What's
Where
going
is
on?
it?
Where is it?
It's in
Hot damn!
that was pretty much exactly what I pictured. I just looked up fantasy spaceships, and that was like one of the top results, and I was like,
What-
wait, that was
what-
what I was thinking.
What is this? The Blue Bomber. What is this?
That's Fortress without its outer shell.
Please.
It's so goofy.
Continuing.
So yeah, that is roughly what my ship looks like when not broken.
So
It probably has a little bit more color in it than that, but
Yeah. You all make it back to the end.
I just immediately go and start working on crafting stuff.
All right.
When I see Ahilai, I'm literally just like, once he says like, hey, I'm just gonna be like, I don't know whether I should hug you right now or fucking slug you in the face.
I did what I had to do.
You didn't. He's the
Maybe
god of the dead. I don't think he
That-
can actually die.
Do I know that gods can die?
You have been alive to see gods be slain by other gods and take their title.
I basically talking about like, I've been around for maybe even a little longer than you have, and I have, having such a close relationship with the gods, I have seen them butcher and kill one another.
I'm president of their fan club. I've seen that shit. It's crazy.
Basically,
Regardless of your reasoning, the fact now is not only is Theron the Black now gonna show up to kick your ass any day now, he's double pissed now. He was already pissed off at us before. Now he's pissed off at you specifically, and still us. Except Ryoko. Ryoko might be able to get out alive, but you and me, we're fucked.
Ollie kind of pipes
We're
up.
going nowhere.
I've never met him. Am I good?
You're
I just
probably
happened
fine.
To be present.
we will be fine. Nothing will happen.
Nothing. Not. I can't even process the statement you just made. Did you just say nothing will happen?
We will fight him, and we will win.
You.
There's nothing more. There's nothing more to it.
I hope you are right.
Have faith.
I know what you're capable of. I know what I'm capable of. I know we've done crazy shit. But the one time I met the man, I almost died.
We were not the same people we are now at that moment.
That may be true, but even still.
Besides, if you die, I may be able to revive you anyhow.
No. Maybe me, but I don't think Theron's gonna give Ahilai the chance.
It is possible. But we cannot
I
hope
knew
for the
we were
worst.
probably gonna have to fight him again someday. I just didn't think it would be this soon. Oh.
I understand your concern, but I truly believe we'll be fine.
What if he shows up right now? Are we ready?
I'm ready.
You are in bed!
I can get out of bed. That was a roll to see if he shows up right now, wasn't it?
It was akin to that.
Oh god.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, really?
Okay. Here's what we need to do. We don't know when he's gonna show up. I don't want to be in town when he does. I don't want another genocidal catastrophe event to happen on our watch. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go tell Ryoko that you're okay. We're packing up. We're going out into the frozen ocean, and we are waiting out there in the middle of the ice until that motherfucker shows up.
Why the frozen
Then we will
ocean?
go, because that is away from any potential casualties. It'll just be him and us. If we can try to talk him down from his bloodlust, then
I don't
we're
think that's
good.
gonna happen.
Otherwise, we have a clean open space to fight him. Nobody's gonna die. Nobody's gonna get zombified. Nobody's gonna get fucking neck snapped. Nothing. It's just gonna be us and him. We either kill him or he kills us, and that is it. I don't want any more innocent people caught up in our bullshit.
I feel like we haven't had
So
that
we're
many innocent
packing
people caught
up and we are going out into the frozen sea. And we are gonna wait out there. I don't care how long it takes. We are going to sit there and we are going to wait for his ass to show up.
Whatever you say.
You just hear banging and scraping of metal from the next room over.
Oh, while I was asleep, did you make those potions I asked for?
Which ones?
The frost giant strength. With
I'll
the
make
nails I
them.
gave you.
I'll make them on the way. In the meantime, I toss like one of the health potion to him. Drink this up. You're gonna need it. And then
I feel fine.
Ahilai, as you hold the potion in your hand, you get a flash of a vision of a man in a dark room, bound by chains on both his ankles and wrist, pull on the wall with his right hand as one of the chains snap.
He's breaking through.
Do I hear this on the way out?
You hear him, like, you close the door, and then you hear very muffled, oh shit, he's breaking through.
I fucking speed down the hall, and I go into the room that Ryoko's in. I'm like, we're leaving. Pack up your stuff. We're going.
I just bought all this shit.
I know you did. Look, I explain. Al-Hilai's awake now. He's fine. Maybe. I explained to him the plan. The plan is we're going out to the frozen sea, and we're waiting for that motherfucker to pop up. I am tired of getting people caught up in our bullshit that are completely innocent. You haven't been around for any of that? Aside from, like, maybe the Avernus incident, if you even want to call that innocent people. But, like, there have been at least 3 occasions where there has been near to guaranteed genocide on our hands. So this time, I don't want that to happen.
I feel like the
We're
first one
going
wasn't
out
our
there.
fault, though.
It doesn't matter if, out of character. It doesn't matter if it wasn't our fault. The fact that it still happened around us.
It was just a
because of
coincidence.
actions that we did, whether or not they were intentional.
It was
Anyway.
just a coinky ding.
Back in character. So we're gonna go out to the frozen sea. We're gonna wait. And so that way, it's just gonna be him and us. And no one else gets caught up in it. We either die out there. Actually, you and Ali and Karen might be fine. It's really only me and Ahilai that he's pissed at. Ahilai doubly so. So I might be able to get away. But at the same time, I don't want to leave my fucking friend behind. So if you guys want to bail whenever he shows up, that's on you. I'm sticking by his side till the end.
Thank you.
But we're going out there. So
You're in-
pack up your stuff. We're going. And I leave the room.
You just got yelled at by your dad.
She's just so like baffled.
Why can't I stay in one place ever?
Cumulus had it up to here, man.
Like, she's so used to going to a place and staying there for a while to explore it and hang out and, like, you know, live there for a little while and then moving on. Not just, alright, we fucked up again, let's go.
Wait, no, that's literally been our MO. What do you mean?
Oh, she meant when she was in space.
Yeah, I was saying.
Oh,
my life
because I
before
was
meeting
ever
you
since you've been with us. We went to Avernus. We killed Avernus. We left Charsonia. We went to the fucking Lumalonia. We killed the butcher. We left. Now we're here. We pissed off there in the black, and we're going again.
I feel
Yeah,
like
like-
with Lumalonia, that's like just because they were racist though.
They weren't racist. They were. What's the religion
They were
version of that?
assholes.
They were Zionists.
Bad people.
Yeah, that's the word.
They were penis heads. Anyways,
Uh,
is this where the session ends,
um,
or do you have more planned?
hold on. I'm looking up what the discrimination because of religion is. If you guys would like, we can do the couple days of waiting on the ice and the Theron Black fight.
I want to do that. I'm
I
down
would-
to do that.
I would love to, but it is getting a little late, and I promised my girlfriend we would hang out, so we can like skip to the part where we actually get to the ocean and maybe start the fight a little bit, but I don't know how long I would have.
All right. Ryoko, you good with that?
I assume in that time,
Whatever.
I assume in that time you make me that potion, right, Bomber?
Yeah, I make. Do I need to do another Arcana on that?
You take a good couple of days to do this potion stuff, so I'm gonna say no, and you get through 7 of the toenails and make 7 of the potions.
Is it carbonated?
It is
You
carbonated.
told me.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Well, I also wanted to make healing potions as well.
I go ahead and put the carbonated frost giant potion inside of the flask of Neverless.
All right.
Do
I-
I get a belt to giant strength now?
You do get a belt of giant strength.
Can I also make healing potions? How many of those? Like, how many
Which
pouches of
giant
Great
do you
Beast can I get through?
It's hill giant.
Yeah, you can get through
Plus 0 that I currently have.
36 of.
Third. You told me that 1 pouch makes 5. Are you sure you want to give me that many healing potions?
I mean, they're lesser, so it's not really that crazy.
Yeah, they're just like regular healing potions, so. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm cool with my actions at the moment.
Can I make some of them greater if I get lesser
can
healing
make-
potions out of it?
You can make 2 of them greater.
Okay.
Guys, you'll be
I'll
happy
just
to
take the
know
36 then.
That because of this belt of hill giant strength, my damage goes up by 1.
Awesome.
Okay. So let me do
Oh, so my plus
36.
hit also goes up by 1. So because my strength
Oh
is
my
higher than my intelligence, it is using my strength instead of my intelligence for my.
Can I make them carbonated?
All right. We might actually not have to be able to do that fight. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second.
But can I make those potions carbonated?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry, my girlfriend's here, so if you guys want, if you guys are free tomorrow,
I'm free tomorrow.
I'm free tomorrow,
no
I
plan.
think. Yeah.
Literally ever.
we can just reconvene tomorrow and have like a little mini sesh where we just do the fight, or we can
Hell
do more.
yes.
I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Whatever you guys want. Thank you, Forgotten Adventures on Patreon for this map.
All right, you guys have a
Yeah.
good night. I actually need to go like right now.
Oh wait, before you go, take hang on 1 second. I give you 36 carbonated lesser healing potions.
36.
36. I was able to make 180.
Awesome. Lesser. Oh shit. Oh shit.
And then I also give. Well, actually, wait, no, hang on. I can actually give you more than that.
How many is it? 38.
45, actually.
I'll add 10 for now and add the other 35 later. Okay, gotta go.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you, everybody, for joining the stream. Maybe we'll do some more tomorrow. Fair in the Black fight. Let's hope these idiots don't die. With that, I think